supposed to.
Nice.
And we should be live. Checking the things.
Checking the things.
That's an official term. Twitch is live.
The things and the stuffs and the things.
We're live on YouTube.
I'm checking the Facebook.
Nice.
Facebook's live. Just took it a second. All right. Hi, guys. Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Hello. What's it been?
A month.
Oh wait, no. I was thinking of the we 3 recorded where we're talking about the sequel fatigue.
Oh,
That's what was where my
a month
brain
and a half
went.
ago.
Month and a half.
Yeah.
Month and a half.
I think
It's
it was
definitely been a month
mid-July.
since we've done this,
Mm-hmm.
which for very understandable reasons.
Yeah, I had a waterfall in my kitchen
Literally.
in Studio B.
Nice.
Fun.
Not as fun
part
as
of me
Niagara
is-
Falls.
A part of me is still a little nervous right now because the only part of the setup that got any sort of water on it, this guy right here. Now it didn't get soaked.
Oh, yeah.
The recorder did not get
One of
soaked,
We got a little water.
but it
on
got some water on it. So you never know. You never know.
Yeah. So it might be like, oh, the recorder's not be like it's not showing that it's not dead, but you never know, and so it might turn into he might have to pull the stream and get the audio from there.
Yes, this is why we have backups.
Yes.
It says Mike just got lost.
It looks like it's back, kind of. We hear you.
Funny. It went bloop
Can
bloop.
you hear us?
Yes, I can, and I can see you.
Okay.
So all good. All good. Oh my. Lord, please help the signal to be good enough to do the
Yes.
thing.
Hey, Geek Devotion,
Right when they
how's it
start.
going?
So guys,
Oh my. Holy crap.
Yeah, you're streaming tonight instead of y'all. Isn't that weird?
yeah, that is weird.
Yep. Because it's Labor Day. It's a switch up.
This is a pickup episode, technically.
Very much a pickup.
Yes, it is.
Because
Yeah, 'cause we definitely didn't go without doing our patron pick with
the
Steph.
way the scheduling was timing out,
Yes.
it came. Okay, so Geek Devotions is saying it steps a little louder than us.
Oh, okay.
I tend to be.
I
I'm
will
sorry.
Increase our volume.
Ooh, I can hear that.
Woo!
I may have done it too
No, you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Either one's
Either
fine.
way, I mean,
Yeah,
when I go to edit this, it'll all even out.
Let me make sure
But-
my iPad doesn't echo.
But yeah, basically what
Perfect.
happened is I come home from church, from work one day to pick on my
On
way to
Thursday.
church. Oh, it was on a Wednesday. I came
Okay.
home to pick up
That's
the
right.
copy of Batman: Return of the Caped Crusaders to let you borrow it.
Mhm.
I come to
Mm.
open the door, and I hear a waterfall in the living room, in the kitchen. It's like, oh, that's not cool.
I don't have a
So
water
in the
feature
chaos
here.
of trying to get everything where it wasn't going to get water damaged, I went and go ahead and said, "Yeah, we're not recording this Friday. Sorry, guys."
Which turned into a month.
And then it's like,
Mhm.
okay, we'll try to do the next one. No, we can't let
No.
you into the apartment. The next one, no, we can't let you into the apartment. Well, next one's the patron pick, and the patron pick I don't want to do in September because that's bad movie month.
Yes.
Oh.
my god.
And I suspect that unlike
Oops.
some people's patron picks that are coming later in the year, that Steph wasn't going to torture us.
No.
Uh,
Be like,
I want you to enjoy what I enjoy.
Her handle's artsy stuff, so it's gonna be artsy.
yes. So, well, I was all
Some brand.
for if we had to take out the movie we're recording this Friday, which boy is that a fever dream I'd forgotten about because I've already watched the movie for Friday.
Yeah, I did too. Oh my gosh. Get ready for a just trip
yeah.
of a store. Like,
It's a good
What's
start
going
for
on?
bad movie month.
yeah, agreed.
So
I'd be like,
So-
I
I was-
have notes.
I was
literally.
willing to to kill our review of that episode to make sure that Steph's got in before we started Bad Movie Month. But thankfully, the schedule worked out in such a way that we were able to get to, and there's your answer to your question, Geek Devotions, Ernest and Celestine today on Labor Day instead of trying and still get all 4 of our bad movies in this year.
Yeah, and so for Friday, we're doing the Gumby movie.
Gumby's first adventure.
Yeah, from...
Or
I
Gumby
loved
1
that as a kid.
as the title card actually
but
Gumby the movie.
Yeah.
And I have
or Gumby the
and I will
adventure or whatever.
And I will tell you right now that I cheated.
You did the riff track.
I did the
Oh
riff
yeah,
track.
I saw.
Oh, you dirty dog.
I double checked.
That would make it super fun.
I felt like when I was watching the beginning of the riff tracks that there may have been like an edit for some reason. So I went back and watched because it's on the same streaming service. The beginning of the other one, like, oh, we just cut out a couple names. I bet for the most part this will cover the same things. I bet I'll have a pretty good idea as to how bad this is.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
And then I fell asleep in the middle of it. How? I have no idea. How I slept through the laser sword fight between Gumby and his robotic doppelganger, I have no idea.
His robotic...
Oh, yeah, I remember those. It was so weird.
While they're trying to
it was like they ate soup.
Mermaid who can fly.
Yeah, and spit blue stuff at
Right,
people.
with the blonde hair.
The blockheads are after his dog, which is not his dog from the show, but this dog, Lowbelly, has the ability to cry pearls. For some reason.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. I haven't seen it
Gosh.
in forever, but I do remember like the blue girl with the blonde hair. I do remember the pearl thing, and I remember soup. There was something about soup or tea or something.
Yes, there is.
There's a soup, yeah.
For some weird reason.
I remember that.
The
yeah.
evil lab,
and it was.
Oh, they got soup. Where did it come from?
I don't know, but more on that on Friday. Assuming something doesn't happen.
Yeah. Either or, on my end, I got I had a hold on, let me back up. I had an EEG scan for my Tourette's disorder, and let's just say that wasn't a fun experience. And then
Bet not.
I had two CT scans in one day. For I had some issues, back issues. This is kind of a thing been going on for months, and it turns out I have kidney stones. I have one that's 22 millimeters in diameter.
Please get the unit of measurement correct. It's 22
inches. That's like
millimeters.
22 inches.
22 inches. I'd be able to tell.
Yeah, it's sticking out your collar.
Yeah, it would be like. It would just look like you had another limb growing somewhere. Like,
there's a nasty joke. I'm not making it.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah,
hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah,
two more
I've heard those are not fun.
I have two littler stones I could pass, but I'm gonna have surgery to get these things removed
eventually.
Ooh,
you still don't have a date for that yet, do you?
No, but I'm supposed to.
Ouchie.
At least by Wednesday.
Okay,
so
good.
Prayerfully it'll get done quick.
Yes.
And it's non-invasive surgery and it's outpatient. So
good. Geek Emotions in our chat says Gumby's first adventure. Do you have to rob a condemned high school of their reel-to-reel to watch it? No.
Nice.
It's on.
Dude, I had that on
Pluto.
VHS.
Pluto TV. It was like, oh
and,
my god.
Geek Devotions. While I am not going to pay you money to watch it because I wouldn't.
No.
I shall watch it for. What is that show? A Bottom Shelf.
Bottom Shelf. Yeah, I agree.
That will be interesting.
Yes.
I would actually watch that voluntarily because I loved it so much as a kid. I was like preschool,
okay.
But
I never watched Gumby
just to see like what the heck did I watch?
I remember was on Cartoon Network late Saturday night before Adult Swim was airing on that night. Because they did all the foreign animation on that night.
Oh,
okay.
And at 11 o'clock, it was Gumby and Friends or something. And I remember right after
Gumby and Pokey.
So it was.
Yep.
I remember watching it there and thinking, this is my cue to go to bed because I'm not following this at all.
It's like 2 a.m.
and I watch it now at 3 p.m. on a Monday, where I'm wide awake, even though I just got done driving for 3 hours. I'm going, wow, it didn't change. No wonder Riff Tracks made fun of this.
That's fair.
Anyway. You want to get started? Yes. Let's
Yee,
get
so excited.
How rusty we are.
So excited.
Okay, this is
Rusty Gates.
Are not turning right. Okay.
The Cellcast is recorded in front of a live streaming audience.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Cellcast.
And we're back, baby!
Joining me tonight, after a very emergency hiatus, is a man who, well, he just wants some candy. Welcome, Jacob.
Candy. Be like, I don't think I would go as much as Ernest to break into a candy store by the help of a little mouse.
Yeah.
Breaking and entering.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
I have an opinion on that later.
Yeah. So, thank you to use our co-host, a man who has floated the tides of trouble and has come on the other side unscathed and now has a new best friend.
See,
welcome, Drew.
The way you were starting off into that,
How cute.
like floated the
Sound like a poem.
waves of trouble, and in a way he made it double, and going into the whole Team Rocket thing.
Team Rockets
I
rocket on the
I
go.
know, but I mean, let's face it. Every week, we were quoting their phrase along with them. Those of us who watched the show. Also, that voice you're hearing. Also joining us tonight is the young woman who paid for this episode, and we were very happy to be able to actually get it in before we started getting into the bad movies. But she is joining us because she likes to draw. Welcome, artsy Steph. My brain is
Ew.
Steph.
You can just do Stephanie. Either one works. Both. Yes, that's me.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Thank
on,
you.
Steph. We appreciate it.
Indeed.
And we
thank you for paying the money in order to make us
Yeah,
do this movie. Not that this is
You're
actually
so
much of a
welcome.
make in this
No,
instance.
it's not. It was a joy.
This was one we just had not heard of before.
No, it was not on our
or at least
radar.
I hadn't. I can't speak for Jacob.
That was the reason why I wanted you guys to see it, because like I love it so much and it's super niche.
Fair.
Wanted you to enjoy it.
So
French animation's a little slept on
Yeah,
sometimes. So
why don't we go ahead and get into our spoiler-free thoughts?
Certified fresh and spoiler free.
On Ernest and Celestine. I guess I should say the name of the movie. Steph, why don't you go ahead and give us your spoiler-free thoughts on this film? Why did you pick this film for us to watch?
Well, I picked this film because it's just one of those animation projects where it's a family movie, but it doesn't talk down to anybody. It's just sweet, and I know people use it a lot, but whimsical. I have likened it very much to Ghibli projects where it's just all about like childhood whimsy and stuff, but it's fun. But the biggest part is the art style. It's just gorgeous.
All right. Jacob, what are your spoiler-free thoughts?
My spoiler-free thoughts. I was thinking about some of my dislikes, and I was like, oh yeah, because my wife said this. She wanted me to, bring that up.
Oh.
Yeah. So my wife has a dislike. So this film was like, this was a right at a left corner for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what in the world? I was like, one, how do you pronounce that? Two, where is this? What is this from? And I was like, okay, it's artsy, so it's got to be something artsy and whimsical. And she was not kidding. So be like, I had seen an advertisement for this, and I knew it was a French film, but it kind of just went and gone. I didn't hear about it again until last week, or be like I seen it on the docket, and I was like, huh. Like I've never heard of this, and then I started watching it. Oh yeah, this reminds me, and oh my gosh, I was blown away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you use this, like the very rough kind of pencil style with a watercolor background, and just like the characters and the depth of like their connection with each other is just beautiful, and I absolutely love this film. It was a diamond in the rough of a film that I am now very, very tempted to find the Blu-ray.
You can get it. That's how I have it. That's how I watched it. So
Okay,
you can
nice.
buy it.
Yeah, so be like annoy my wife with more physical media.
I apologize, Ashley. Not that I had anything to do with this particular
No.
one, but I apologize.
No. Be like it's one of those films I
You can
would wanna
blame
pick up
me.
on physical media. And I know there's some people. It's like, well, you can always stream it. It's like, well, streaming rights go away.
Streaming rights go away,
It's
and
true.
the quality is never as good as physical media. It's
Exactly.
just a
Mhm.
simple case of it.
Exactly. So I'd be like, I adore this film. This is a wonderful little treasure. And thank you again, Steph, for gifting us with this for a Patreon pick.
Mm.
I'm so happy you like it. So happy.
So yeah, this is my first viewing of the film, and I had not heard of it at all until Artsy brought it up for us to review. And going, Ernest and Celestine. The only Ernest I'm aware of saved Christmas, was scared stupid, went to camp, and then went and voiced Slinky Dog on Toy Story.
Know what I mean, Vern?
That's right.
Same guy. But this is not that Ernest. So I had no idea what I was in for going into this, other than I had seen the picture, I think, on IMDb when I looked it up, because I wanted to make sure I was spelling Ernest correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've misspelled Ernest every time I've written it down. But, except I double checked it for the video title.
Because they put an
I
E
have
at
to
the end of
double check how to spell
everything
it.
with the
Yeah.
French, but it's the right spelling, yeah.
And then I saw the cover art for the album art for this, and I thought, they get arrested? This doesn't fit what my visuals for what
Your
this thing was
perception
from
of the
that
film
other
was.
image, because the other image was like, oh, a mouse and a bear having fun times together, yay! And then you get to this other one, and they're in jail. They get in their mug
It's
shots.
mugshots.
Too much fun. Too much fun.
I need context. Because these two things aren't fitting. What's going on? Are they thieves? Kind of. So I had no idea really what I was in for. And once it got started, I was in the middle of trying to clean stuff up here as I was watching the film. So there were times where I had to stop and go and watch for a couple minutes, and then go and move something here, find cables, because I was trying to hook the computer up, because I had to be able to. I was trying to get everything as much as I could set up before I went on the singles retreat. I just got back from earlier today, because I knew I was going to have a short turnaround today.
Yeah, you're definitely give a report on that at some point.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. Okay, from my past experiences, most singles retreats are amazing. They're fun. Definitely, if you're like a certain friend of ours who recently got married, Carrie, made it a blast. But
short version.
Okay.
Segue.
It was fun. However, you weren't there. Carrie wasn't there.
Fair.
And the energy level was lower.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad thing.
You add sparkle. You add sparkle to it.
Level was lower.
Oh, okay, fair. So you're saying that I need to go next year?
I told you to get to hide in the van from Ashley and as a stowaway, and we'd get you there.
Stowaway in the car.
No, you had to work today.
I was like, well, I could have said, hey, Ashley, I gotta go somewhere. We go to the retreat. Bye.
And you would be in so much trouble coming back home the next day. Oh my gosh.
I will say this out there, because hey, if this particular company wants to sponsor us, we will take your money. If you are in the Broken Bow Hochatown area of Oklahoma around Beavers Bend Lake, go and eat at the Grateful Head Pizza Oven. It is very good pizza, and their logo is a beer, half bear, half deer.
I saw that.
Yes.
That was so funny.
But it is very good pizza. It is hard rock themed, which is very interesting when you're in a church group. Not that we didn't.
Oh
just
dear,
accept it.
no! Hollywood, no!
Avert your eyes.
You burn your eyes. No, it'll turn you. It'll turn you to the dark side.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's funny.
and,
Unclean.
Oh my
but,
god!
but I will say, give them time to actually finish widening that road because good night. All the tourists in Ho Chi Town this weekend, it took us 20 minutes to go 10 miles.
Oh
I'm not
goodness.
surprised.
Because it's just like stop and go traffic. It was like being in Dallas at rush hour,
But in a small town.
where there were no turns.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
They don't have
one-
the infrastructure yet.
It's one road, and every business in Ho Chi Town is on this road.
Oh, okay.
So and there
I
are
get it.
and there
Oh.
are 3 lights. None of them are where any businesses are. They're all to get into the state park.
Oh,
wow.
gotcha.
So anyway, sorry. I forget one of those lights was technically for the Indian casino, the big Indian casino.
I got you.
So
We got those.
Indian
Ah.
casino. I should be nice. They're not. They technically don't like being called Indians. My
Yeah.
apologies.
Native
Choctaw
Americans.
Tribes Casino.
Cool.
They're very rich. Anyway,
They're very rich.
I mean, that's
Hey,
fair. They got a casino.
As nice as that building was, so I saw from the road, it's like, oh yeah, y'all got money.
Or they invested a lot of money.
They're very
Mhm,
investment.
yeah.
I'm sure they're taking the white man's money. Okay, I covered that.
That was pretty
That
good.
is that is
Oh,
the
that's so
patrons.
good.
Mark Chan,
So-
you're welcome.
Oh my.
Because that's anyway. That sounded worse than I meant it to.
Oh my gosh! Now I have a really bad song from Peter Pan going in my head.
Me too. I was trying
Coming next
so
year
hard.
because I'm still trying to figure out how we've not done half of the Disney catalog.
How did we both think of that song at the exact same
Because it's the one
time?
Disney's ashamed of.
Fair. Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
Anyways, yeah.
Ernest and Celestine. It's a great movie. If you're wondering to know if your kids should watch it, they should. It's a fun movie.
Definitely.
There's no bad language. There's one slight bit of questionable morals I'll bring up later about theft, but you do what you have to do.
Right.
So yeah, those are my spoiler-free thoughts on Ernest and Celestine. Why don't we go ahead and jump into the spoiler-filled section of our review of the film? The following is a spoiler-filled review for the film Ernest and Celestine. Listener discretion is advised.
I just want teeth.
Chung chung.
Wow. This puts the tooth fairy in a new light. Apparently it's a mouse. I never thought of that before.
Yeah.
Can I segue just for 1 second? That
Sure,
makes no
sure.
sense. The fact that their entire society, mouse bad, Tooth Fairy is mouse white.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Huh.
I don't get it. That's all.
Ernest and Celestine was directed by Stefan. Oh, sorry, I said that wrong. Stefan
Not the Stephanie.
Auber and Vincent Pitar, who also directed a film called A Town Called Panic, and Benjamin Renner, who directed Migration.
Oh, okay.
It was written by Daniel Pinnock or Pignac. It's French. I'm probably mispronouncing it. And
His
it's based,
apologies
yes.
beforehand.
and is based on the book by Gabrielle Vincent.
Ah, okay.
Getting into the
Books.
cast, and this is the English cast. We've got Ernest, played by Forrest Whitaker, who played Zuri in Black Panther and Saw Gerrera in Star Wars, the live action ones anyway. Celestine, played by Mackenzie Foy, who played Murph in Interstellar.
Oh.
The Gray One, played by Lauren Bacall, who played Bond Rogers in The Shootist, starring John Wayne.
Oh, okay.
I love that
We do
movie.
some more John Wayne movies on here. I must say.
Yes, you aren't kidding.
The Rat Judge was played by Paul Giamatti, who played a character named Chet in Turbo, which was the Racing Snails movie.
Oh, that one.
The Dentist was played by William H. Macy,
Oh, of course. Because
And-
it made me see everything.
Yeah, and he played Jerry Lundegaard in Fargo.
Hmm.
Lucine, aka the bear
Oh yeah.
dentist, was played by Megan Mullally, and she played Pebbles Flintstone in a Flintstone Family Christmas.
Oh, cute.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
From the 90s.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
she's not the original Pebbles.
No, I know that.
No, I'm sure she's.
Georges, the candy store owner, who is also the wife of the bear dentist. Boy, that's a racket.
Yeah,
Was
you're
played
not
by
kidding.
and it seems perfectly it makes perfect sense that he'd be played by Nick Offerman, aka Ron Swanson in Parks and Rec. That sounds like the kind of business deal he'd get involved with,
Candy?
and taking the teeth afterwards. Double dipping.
Mhm.
Fair. Yeah.
Lastly, the bear judge was played by Jeffrey Wright, who played Lieutenant Gordon in The Batman.
Oh, okay.
The
Oh,
one,
okay. Yeah.
the one with what's his name?
Michael Reeves movie.
Batman.
No.
Oh,
The
you're-
one with
The cartoon.
Sparklebat.
Sparklebat. Yeah,
Sparklebat.
can't think of the guy's name.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Thank you.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the worst
Sorry.
vampire who took 20 years to turn into a bat.
I was thinking of the Batman, the cartoon series.
Oh yeah.
Right,
from,
That's
like,
why I
the
did the
mid-2000s.
Batman.
The movie.
The movie, The
Yeah.
Batman. Okay.
The
got it.
Matt Reeves film. That
He
was
did
3
good.
hours long.
I liked his. It was good.
With
It was good.
the worst Riddler,
hmm
in my opinion.
But the best penguin,
He
I
was
think.
like the
Penguin.
penguin. in
Penguin,
that.
I like
yeah.
him a lot.
Kingdom Hearts connections. How many of y'all think we have?
I think 2.
I'll go with. I can't judge it because I can see the screen. I can't judge on that because he's a clever bear.
I think
hmm
I've been clever longer than you paid attention.
Oh, I'm aware. Thinks he's
Oh, my.
so clever. 4.
Jacob, you are the closest, but you didn't get it.
Oh.
The answer, my friend, is 5.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I was thinking,
Okay.
like somewhere in between, like me and Steph, there has to be something.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be goose egg, so that's
I thought
that's
it was me
but
like
yeah.
1.
There
I was like, so let's go
there-
high bar.
Well,
and
there
then-
was a possibility of it being 6, but I
Mhm.
went ahead and eliminated that one because it was a casting director that happened to be involved in both.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I mostly focus on cast,
Yeah.
not
Fair.
But that's cool though
True.
to know that they even had a
Yeah.
director similarity. That's neat.
so. And I'll tell you, most of these are additional voices for this movie. So Suzanne Blakesley was additional voices in this, and in Kingdom Hearts, she was Maleficent, the
Oh.
Twilight Town computer, and Lady Tremaine.
Oh.
Oh, you know what's funny? I know
in other words,
which
Evil
one it
Stepmother
was.
and Evil Fairy.
I know specifically one of the voices she did was when Celestine was running through the place and accidentally knocked a lady in the back who had fondue. I can hear it. I can hear
Oh.
Maleficent doing there. Well, that's where you're going, young lady. Cool. Okay. I like being able to pick them out.
Bob Joles, who did additional voices here,
Hmm.
was Sneezy in Kingdom Hearts.
Cute.
David Boat was the voice of the chief of Bear Police in this movie,
Oh.
and he plays Alias and Lexius in Kingdom Hearts. Those are 2 Kingdom Hearts original characters.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I just said they're 2 characters. That's not technically true, but we're gonna move on.
I wouldn't know.
Kingdom Hearts shenanigans.
One
I
day,
wouldn't know.
one day, I will return to actually explaining that thing. Joe Oakman or Ockman, my apologies,
Oh.
played the rat lawyer in this, and he's Jiminy Cricket in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
that's cute.
Nice.
Lastly, Amy Bocher was additional voices in this and plays Olette in Kingdom Hearts, which is another Kingdom Hearts original character
Okay.
from the longest intro in the series. But yeah, and that's all the Kingdom Hearts connections I got.
Nice.
What do we got in info and stuff, Jacob?
All right. Info and stuff. IMDb has a 7.8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes is a 98 for its reviewer score, and audience score is an 89. So it'll be like barely in between each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, like it's an overall good movie. and like apparently the reviewers enjoyed it more than the audience for some weird reason.
Hmm.
If you want to watch it, it's available on Tubi. If you want to purchase it, I believe it's on Amazon. I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't get the be like there's parts of the info and stuff I got done, but then I looked at it right now. It's like I'm missing like one or two things, so I got that done fixed, but I didn't get that. So if you want to go look that up, find it, great, send it to me. I'll be great. So production was La Parte Productions, Los Amorous. I'm going to butcher these names. I apologize.
It's
a lot
French.
of French companies worked
A
on
lot
Yeah.
of French.
It's not your
companies on it.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fair to my friend Jacob here. You don't have to try to pronounce all these things.
But I have to
looked-
try.
I
have to try,
I
at
looked
least.
at the list of production names on the front,
Mhm.
which it scared me at first.
Yeah.
Because usually when you see that many production companies involved, you go, "Oh no,
Yeah.
something bad is here."
Usually like an indie. Usually there's a
Yeah.
lot of
Oh,
production
yeah.
things.
So if you want to say Studio Canal and move on, I will not.
It is Studio
Hard
Canal,
to get
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Studio Canal was the one who
main producer.
yeah, they were the main producer, and they're the ones who also distribute it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Makes sense.
going into distribution, Studio Canal in France distributed this, and here in the United States in 2013, G Kids released it.
Okay, that must have been when
So
I
it
saw the
should be
thing for it.
available most places where you can purchase movies. Let's see, its runtime is 80 minutes. Its release date was on May 23rd, 2013, the Cannes Film Festival. It was released in France on December 12th. 2013 in France, 2019 December 19th in Belgium,
Hmm.
and I think it was released a year later here in the United States.
Gotcha.
So box office at an estimated budget of $9,600,000. That's
Wow.
in French. I don't know what the
Euros?
Probably euros, yeah.
It's euros.
Euros or
I
francs.
wanna
I'm
say,
thinking it's
like,
euros.
bonds or something like that. No, but it's French, but it's euro.
It's euro.
Euro. But anyways, let's see. Its opening weekend for the United States and Canada was 13,000 and some change on March 2nd, 2014. Its domestic gross for here in the United States was 262 point and change $1,000, and its international gross was $8.1 million. So, like, it didn't really do that well, but again, these films would be like they grow in popularity because they're what's the word,
Like the distribution rights and stuff.
distribution
Yeah.
with streaming and like home video release,
Mhm.
and like some of these films turn into like cult classics. So be like, if people will actually catch on to this film and be like, people might be like, they might listen to our episode, go find
Wouldn't
it.
that be cool?
That would be
I
cool.
would love that. That would
Yeah,
make me
but
so happy.
Like, what be the cool thing is be like, at the end of the year, be like, people is like, oh my gosh, I never heard of this film, and they go find it, they listen to us, and they go find it, and it's like, okay, it's a cult classic thanks to the Soulcast.
Yeah.
Like, we
People
actually
know who we
attention.
are.
Yeah, we're actually don't notice me.
Notice me, Sentai.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
You're welcome.
Home release. Ernest and Celestine film was released on Blu-ray and DVD here in the United States on June 17th, 2014 by G Kids and Cinedigma Entertainment. Cinedigm. Thank you. Cinedigm. Because it's spelled.
The only reason I know that.
It's a D-I-G-N.
Right. The reason I
Interesting.
know that is
Okay.
every time I go to watch
Cinedigm. That makes sense.
I go to the movie theater, the
Yeah,
The
she gets released.
projector. No, the projectors are at Times Square.
Yeah.
We're all bought from Cinedigm.
Oh, okay. They're all Cinedigm.
So at the
Okay.
beginning, there's
Oh.
always the Cinedigm thing, but I always jokingly called it Cinedigum. So then you said Cinedigum.
Cinediglet.
Like, oh, wait, I know what you're talking about. Because I
Cinedigum.
joked about this before. Cinedigum.
So
A new paradigm in Cinedigum.
I love it.
Oh my
The
god.
rain is now coming sideways outside, so
Oh,
you
fun.
shouldn't hear it, but I get to actually kind of watch it, which is kind of neat. I don't have to be in it.
As long as it doesn't
Yay.
come through the window, we're good.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So, besides Cinedigum Entertainment, there's also been a late home video release of the other version of the film, such as Ernest and Celestine trip to Gelgarupa. I'm gonna butcher that.
It's a sequel, isn't it?
It's a
It looked
it's a sequel
Italian.
film.
Yeah, it was a sequel.
It's
Yeah.
a sequel film, and they had a series come out.
I'm wondering if
I heard.
where they go in the second one is like where the cats are in this universe.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
It would be
That'd
nice to see
fun.
other animals. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
Because
gosh.
it is this will come up later, but it's like it is really weird that there's only two sentient animal races.
Yeah.
In this movie.
It's weird.
All right, and also this film was released on September 1st, 2003. Let's see.
Oh.
Obviously, I just mentioned the sequel, and that came out in 2003 in France. It came over here in 2003 here in the States. So, yeah, that is all I have for info and stuff.
All right. Getting into the summary. Celestine is a young mouse who lives in the underground world of rodents. At the orphanage where she lives, the caretaker, known as the Grey One, tells scary stories about the evil nature of the bears that live in the outside world, though Celestine doubts that they are entirely true. She loves to draw, but must soon study dentistry, since that's what all rodents do. And to prepare, she must travel above ground to collect the lost teeth of a cub from underneath pillows. On one such occasion, the bear family catches Celestine in the act and chases her into a trash can where she is trapped and spends the night. The next morning, a destitute and starving grizzly bear named Ernest discovers Celestine and attempts to eat her. Celestine convinces him to let her go by helping him break into the basement of a candy shop, where he can eat his fill. He is soon caught by the store's owner, however, and arrested. Celestine, who is behind on her quota of collected teeth, agrees to free him from the police wagon if he will help her break into and rob the teeth from the office of the store owner's wife, who happens to be a dentist. Although the robbery initially seems successful, the pair soon find themselves being pursued by the police forces of both the rodent and bear cities. They manage to evade capture by stealing a van and escape to Ernest's remote cabin. Ernest is initially reluctant to allow Celestine to stay with him, but they begin to bond after he discovers her love of art. He reveals to her that he is currently He reveals to her his current destitution is a result of his rejection of his family's plan for him to go into law like his ancestors, due to his desire to become an entertainer. The two spend the winter happily together, though their joy is somewhat dampened by the constant radio broadcast declaring that both police forces are still searching for them, as well as how civil unrest has become rampant around both of their homes, with the once submissive and complacent poor now rising up against their upper-class oppressors. In the spring, the police are able to track the stolen van to the cabin. That's not entirely true. The cabin kind of crashed down into the city, but that's neither here nor there. Ernest is arrested by the rodents and Celestine is arrested by the bears. Both are simultaneously put on trial in the main floor and basement of the same courthouse, though each of them protest their unfair treatment along with the government's bias and prejudice, as well as refusing to sell out their respective companion. The furious judges refuse to listen. Ernest and Celestine then call the judges and the rest of the higher class out on their cruelty to the lower class common folk. During the proceedings, a fire is accidentally started in the courthouse, and while the rest of the citizens flee despite the furious judges' demands to stay, Ernest and Celestine each stay behind to rescue their respective judges. The judges are both humiliated and broken that their people, the ones they thought they could always rule, abandoned them to save their own lives, while the ones they sought to wrongfully punish them are their saviors. Having truly admitted defeat in their own hearts, the shameful judges drop the charges against them and have no other choice but to grant them their wish to remain living together. All the while, the judges express their inability to comprehend the concept of unconditional bonds and can only watch along with the shaken populace of each place as the courthouses burn to the ground. Reunited in Ernest's cabin, the pair decide to write and illustrate a book telling the story of their friendship, though with some embellishments after Celestine protests, including the part of their meeting where Ernest attempted to eat her. Getting into the trivia. In the little bear's room that Celestine finds her way into toward the beginning of the movie, there is a poster for the director's previous film, A Town Called Panic.
Mm.
This is Lauren Bacall's final film before she passed away on August 12th, 2014.
Wow.
In the English version, the couple who owns the candy shop and tooth shop, George and Lucine, are played by the real-life couple of Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally.
How cute.
In a few scenes where Celestine is drawing, she actually uses her left hand, so she is a left-handed artist.
Oh.
Okay.
And that's all the trivia I've got.
Nice.
Okay.
So, Steph, what's your first like for this film?
Definitely the entire watercolor aesthetic. I love it so much. I love being able to see like the brush strokes and everything, the textures of it. I like the way that they use the line art for all the characters, because like that's one thing I've done, because I've worked in watercolor, and being able to bring out those nice bold lines and have everything else kind of be soft and stuff. I especially like it when they use it to demonstrate what it's like between winter to spring, and how like the watercolor, kind of moves and shapes, and then it just splashes. It's so pretty. I love it. And it's a film. I think maybe that's why I liked it so much. It's a film that I could see myself wanting to make, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I like it a lot. What about you guys?
Jacob, what's your first one?
Mine kind of goes along the same lines as Steph with the animation, and like the animation's so crisp. It has this more like it has like a rough texture to it because it's the line work they do with it has more like a rough pencil style, but it has the same kind of brush strokes. But then it has this beautiful acrylic background, which makes it so like tangible and like just tactile. And because it'll be like when it opens up, it's
kind of wispy and
Celestine drawing what's going on, and like everybody going around her. And I have a very interesting story about that because that happened to me once when I was a kid. And a really quick story. So it's Celestine. She's drawing a bear, and the bear is holding a mouse. And I remember when I was a kid, I was in school one day, very like Celestine, except I wasn't in a nunnery. Or an orphanage. It was an orphanage. But I remember I was in school, and the most times I got in trouble was I was drawing too much. And so this is one of those days where I'm paying attention, but I'm also drawing. So I'm looking over, and there's a street, and there's a house right across the street. I'm sitting there just drawing the house, and my teacher's like, "Jacob, put your pencil down and pay attention." I am paying attention because I'm be like, whatever she says, I'm be like, okay, whatever, I'm doing this. And so before I know it, I hear the teacher, and then all of a sudden I hear my entire class is around me watching me draw this. And so I can remember to this day be like, my teacher picks this up and like, "You drew this." She looks it up, compares it to the house. It looks like the house. Be like, "You drew this. This is third grade." And I'm like, and I think later at the end of the school year, my teacher at the time, I think it was Miss Harris, I believe. She told my mom with a straight face, be like, "Your son could drop out of school now and do art for a career."
I love it.
I would need to get a degree first, let me graduate first. But yeah, I totally get that, people surrounding you. But this movie is brilliantly animated. I was like, I've never seen something like this before. Like its approach, style, its technique, and it's like obviously it's done in CG, but there was a part of me that really wished it was in pencil. Like you have all these pencil underlines, because that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the mess out of this movie. There was so much just to look at, and oh my gosh, backgrounds. Definitely your
I know, right?
The mouse
Mhm.
world. Be like, I'm looking at like what the artistic, what do the art sheets look like? What do the design sheets look like?
Oh
It's like,
yeah, we need an art
sure.
book for this for
Yes,
sure.
yes. If there is one, be
Yes,
like
I'll
that'd be
have to look
amazing.
online.
Because
I'm gonna send it to you if they do.
okay, well I appreciate it. Just like the layout of the worlds and how it's designed. I'm like, oh my gosh, be like, I want to get there at some point where I can design a world and it's believable. Because like
Yeah, it looks
Celestine's
lived
going
in,
into the
doesn't it?
dentistry and the
Mhm.
big massive door, and it's like, wait a minute, how is she? Oh, there's the little door.
Yeah.
That I was like, why do you have a big door? You're mice, mice and rats. But it was just so genius
Well,
how
you need to
every
be able to get Ernest in the back of that orphanage
that,
somehow.
that is true.
They had
So everything's
to.
got big doors for some reason.
Big
So
doors and little doors.
that brings up a good point. Be like,
Were
so they
there
have
big animals before?
yeah, exactly. Did they
Ooh,
cohabitate before
conspiracy.
and had did they have a split before after that? Now it just makes me think. And so okay, so be like design wise and everything. My first is like hammering everything that's gorgeous and lush about this film. It's so great. And like again, highly recommend go find this film, go buy it on physical media, and just show the movie love, and maybe it'll become a cult classic at some point. What's your first like, Drew?
I'm gonna join y'all in this topic of the art style being my first like.
It's so good.
Now, what's interesting I
What's your
noted
favorite?
is that uh, Steph approached it from the watercolor side.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob approached it from the art side, the line art side.
Yeah.
I'm approaching it from the fact that this thing looks like it could be a children's book. The illustrations off.
Oh,
a
yeah,
children's
yeah.
book.
It does.
And so
The design is definitely
I'm coming at it from a publishing side, I guess.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure,
But,
sure.
I appreciate the fact that this looked like it was the animation from the book, the art style from the books.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
The kids'
I haven't
books,
actually gone
yeah.
and looked
No,
up the
because
books.
yeah, the art style is dead on.
Yeah, it
From
looks
from
right.
the books.
It looks like how I would expect it to.
Yeah.
I
It
think
just
the
looks like
last frame of the movie is one of the images of the book, if I
It
remember
wouldn't
correctly.
surprise me.
Yeah.
I
In
think
fact,
it is.
I have a theory. The version that they're writing at the end of the movie is that the actual book?
I don't know.
Probably. I bet it is.
That could be.
So,
It's like, yeah, this is our story, but this is really what happened.
Inception.
that's
Exactly.
kind of
Exactly.
kind of what I was guessing from a world building perspective. But
Hmm.
I like how this looks like it's being animated like right off the pages of one of those nice children's art storybooks like you
Hmm.
would used to read to your child at nights
Hmm.
of a certain age. Yeah, it's gorgeous art. It fits everything perfectly. It reminds me a little bit, strangely enough, of My Neighbors the Amadas.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I can
Although
see
it's got
that.
the
Yeah.
slightly different art style because that was more of
Yeah.
a comic, a newspaper comic
Mhm.
strip style art style than this.
Yeah.
But it's it's literally that. It's eschewing like animation art style that everyone uses. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's eschewing that and going with we're just going to match the source material as close as we can,
Mhm.
and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, putting in the I can't even imagine how they animated this
Me neither.
on a frame per frame basis because this I
So
guarantee
pretty.
you the art the whatever program they used to illustrate it, I'm assuming Toon Boom, but don't quote me.
Mm.
I don't think it's designed to animate in this style, but they did such a good job with it. Yeah, I am interested to see more of this.
Me too. Oh, you know what? Segue. They actually made another. I think it's from the same art house. They made another, and I don't know if it's the Town Called Panic one. They made another animated movie, but it was a series of vignettes with more talking animals. Because I know specifically, I've seen shorts of one where it was like a fox who stole some chickens, and they were trying to steal them, and they ended up being like, "Oh, you're our mommy," and he raises the chicken, stuff like that. Well, more cute little stuff.
Yeah.
But it's the same style. So just reminded me of that. So there's more stuff.
No worries. Steph, what is your second like for the film?
My second like is definitely the music. I love the music. So much. It's like, how do I even describe it? It's I don't want to use whimsical again, but it's got so much personality. It it describes what's going on in each scenario, does amazing segues. It has so many kind of like childlike instruments, like you hear like the glockenspiel when they do the do do, and the fact that Ernest is such a good musician. You know, he does the violin. He has drums. He has piano.
Can be a one-man band.
He can be a one-man band when the police don't take his stuff. Um, and that entire scene where they use the music to describe winter turning into spring.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had that in my head before, where I close my eyes and I listen to music and I kind of imagine like a little scene going on. It's exactly like it, and it's such a good. It's really good. Trying to think, and plus it's just fun. It's just cute, and it just gets stuck in your head. Like I remember the what was it, the last little thing at the end where they have like the French song where they're just kids
yeah,
and the
yeah.
guy singing. It's just so cute. I love it. I love it.
Jacob.
I feel like my second leg would be more the heartfelt story in this movie. It's two people that are completely misunderstood, and or they want to be something that everybody else expects them to be. They 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 have this desire to be something different,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be like, it's not more of like this rebel, kind of character, but it's two characters who find each other and they find they find a purpose within themselves to
Mm-hmm.
do something different, that break the mold of what they've been told to do.
And it's a found family, right?
Yeah, it's a
Found
found family
family.
kind of
Yeah.
story, and it's got this heartfelt where these two characters are bonding over each other, and it's not this typical, oh, they're falling in love with each other, but it's more of be like they're becoming friends. They're
Mm-hmm.
becoming kind of like you said, like a found family, a second family,
Yeah.
and
Just like his daughter,
yeah, like
basically.
his daughter, yeah,
Mhm.
exactly, kind of like a father and daughter thing.
Mhm.
And I love it where Celestine is literally begging at the door, be like, I have nowhere else to go. Be like, and they very begrudgingly start living together,
Mhm.
and it's just like over time they sort of become this family, and I
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
really enjoy it. And they, by the end of it, be like, yeah, they're kind of having to, um, um, being tried for their crimes. They're not gonna snitch
Crimes.
on each other. And I just love the heartfelt moments where these two characters are just, they really do care about each other. And it's again, it's not for this, it's not going for the romantic thing like everything else
Yeah.
does. It's going for this, kind of like a father daughter
Kind of a
relationship.
brother-sister thing.
Yeah, like a brother sister
Yeah.
thing. Be like,
I
I
love.
know, yeah,
Oh,
I know.
good.
Like at the very end, it's more like, how are we gonna play this story to where it's not as
Mhm.
like bad? It's like, oh yeah, I just found you, and be like, you're like my daughter. It's like,
Mhm.
I found it very sweet. And like
Mhm.
the moments where they're kind of connecting in the cabin, where it's like he learns that she's an artist and he's a musician, and kind of trying to uh encourage each other in that. I totally get that from an artistic standpoint, but I just really really enjoy the heartfelt moments, the moments where these two characters are bonding.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like with more modern films, you don't have time to sit down and actually get to know these characters. And be
Mhm.
like, Celestine's her fears and his fears, be like, he's a big bear, be like, he's not afraid, he's a bear. And like, of course he's afraid. Be like, you have the moment where Celestine's trying to steal the tooth from the bear cub, and that whole scene, I loved it because it was great,
Mm-hmm.
because it was showed the animosity they have for each other as species. And totally, they're both afraid of each other. And it's like, oh, you're an outsider, no, you're the outsider. but
Mhm.
uh I,
Exactly.
but I love the dynamics of the characters. I love their connection with each other.
Mm-hmm.
If it's more like a brother sister thing or it's a father daughter thing, it's just very sweet. It's a very sweet, very heartfelt.
I like when she's
Lovely
playing
thing.
with the tadpoles and she's like, "Hey, look at these weird fish." She's like, "Oh, I see him. I see him." Pretty lots of conversation every dad has had with their
Oh
kid.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
That's what I
see
kept
it.
thinking.
Yeah.
I was like,
I can
yeah,
see it
it's
from
like
here.
it's like yeah, I've seen this a dozen times. It's like I'm a bored bear, and then the storm
Mhm.
rolls in. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Yeah. Oh, the storm looks like a monster. I love
Oh
that.
yeah, because it was
Yeah.
it was more his grief or his conscious to like what I just did,
Mm.
and I
That's
love
funny. I
that
never
that visual
thought of it that way.
psychological thing where it's his guilt of what he's done is
Hmm.
coming upon him,
Mhm.
even though he
I never
doesn't
thought
know
of it that way.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be like it's brilliant visual like storytelling.
Mhm.
It's like definitely with that storm. I just thought about that, and it's like, whoa, that's good. And
Yeah.
like they go down to the basement, and she turns on the radio, and she's fearful, he's fearful, but it's like, hey,
Mhm.
we'll be fine. But
Mhm.
again, they both get caught. They're not going to snitch on each other,
Mhm.
and they just be like they are going to rough it out because they're family. And I
Mhm.
really enjoy that story. It's really good, and it's like where's this been most of my life as a viewer? Thank you again, Steph.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you like it so much.
So my second like is the characters of Ernest and Celestine and the relationship they get.
Mhm.
I'm a sucker for characters
Mm-hmm.
and relationships because so many times it seems like that seems to be secondary to what at least a lot of American movies nowadays seem to how they're written.
Right.
Not always, but sometimes.
Yeah.
So seeing like two characters kind of I hate to say it this way, but fall in love with each other in a familial sort of way, not a romantic sort of
Yeah.
way.
Right.
There is a little bit of it was very interesting to watch, and I enjoyed seeing them becoming like first just becoming friends and then becoming closer than friends without
Hmm.
actually having to be romantic
Yeah. Father
or
daughter.
familial.
Yeah. I love that.
I enjoyed that the fact that at the end it's like no, well, what we want above all else is to be with our friend and be able to live with him forever. That's all either one of us want.
Exactly.
And they have to give into it. And it's not that they're doing something, it's not a love story in the sense that it's a romantic love story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with romantic love stories. I like romantic love stories as much as the next person, but not every love story is a romantic love. Sometimes it's a familial love, and as I'm getting older, I'm finding I'm more interested in familial love stories than I am romantic love stories.
Yeah.
Keep
Because
in
they're
case you haven't
so
figured it out, Spy
sweet.
Family.
They're
So
so
there's a
sweet.
romantic one
Like,
forming in the background of that one. If y'all hadn't catch it,
yeah, wink, wink.
it's
Oh.
wink, wink, nudge,
And
nudge. Season 3
They're so
coming out in
cute, though. I love them.
October. If
I
anyone
think
hadn't caught that news, so
I think the thing too is a lot of times familiar ones tend to be deeper in a way.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
because romantic stuff can happen spontaneously, but like familial stuff, it's deep,
Yeah.
deep.
romantic love is temporary. It's gonna last like a short amount of time, a couple months, maybe a year or two before. If it doesn't evolve into something deeper,
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So
Yeah, definitely for someone who recently got married a year
Yeah.
ago, it's like I totally get it. I totally get it. You go from this like, oh, I kind of like her. Oh, I think I'm falling in love with her. It's
maybe
like okay,
maybe the word of romantic there's the wrong term, but more
No, you're good.
sexually charged. Maybe I don't know.
Attraction. Yeah.
Attraction.
Yeah,
That's a better one. It's
Attraction
like
is closer.
yeah, because there's more of this like,
and that's not
like,
what this says. This is not a. There's not a love triangle
No.
to have to deal with.
no,
There's
good
not
not,
No.
drama that you have to work with. It's these two
Yeah,
characters
it's
coming
just
together, and the
sweet
drama comes from
family.
the fact
Yeah.
Drama comes from the fact that the mice and the bears don't understand how two people from so distant worlds could have a family relationship like that.
Yeah.
And the
How
fact
can this
that
be
they
your dad?
did
He's the bear.
actually
Like-
steal from these two places, and
That'll
there is a
come
warrant
later.
out for their arrest.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is that. So that's where the drama comes. It doesn't come from he loves her and she loves him,
and it's
but
forbidden
they're
love
not
or
the
something
same.
like that.
They're not the same he and him, and it's a forbidden love, Romeo Juliet,
No.
that sort of thing. It's not
Yeah.
that. It's
No.
Greatest Showman.
This is two friends whose relationship as friends becomes more like family.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I really like that.
Agreed.
You don't see that as often anymore.
You do not.
Because I don't think it's as sellable from a marketing.
Yeah, that's true.
Agreed.
People tend to give like popcorn.
Yeah, they want
Movies.
a popcorn muncher or like a
Yeah.
like
In
a
terms
cheesy
of
romantic
content,
comedy.
yeah, I was gonna
All
say,
for a popcorn muncher, but
Yeah.
I don't necessarily always want a romantic comedy, like you said.
That's true.
If I'm going to watch something that's a sweet love story, I kind of like it where the love is not romantic. It's more like, we're slowly becoming a family, despite the fact we aren't related by blood in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Those tend to be sweeter somehow.
Yeah.
That's my.
I agree. That's a good word. It's very much like a sweet film. It's like two people who wholesome. It's very wholesome.
Yeah, wholesome.
Very,
Wholesome's a
very
good word.
wholesome. Very wholesome, very loving film. That's just two people who come together as a secondary family or a maid family. And I like it. I really enjoyed it. So now we gotta get into our dislikes.
We got dislikes.
Dun dun dun.
Seth,
Okay.
do you have a dislike?
Yeah, I actually have 2 dislikes.
Okay.
I know. I one I got rid of because like that's just me being picky. But
Be picky.
We're all for picking the nits around here.
Well, I'll just say it real quick before I actually do my first one. It's just the dubbing. It's just sometimes because I'm so used to doing the usual original language and doing subs that sometimes when they have something where there's a lot of speaking or a lot of hemming and hawing, it's not the same language. So they can only do so much, which is fair. But so official first dislike though is the teeth and dentist stuff. Specifically the teeth falling out. It looks like it hurts.
Yeah.
Like when they twist the guys into his gums.
Teeth coming out looks like it hurts. How about the teeth going
No,
back
the both.
That makes my jaw hurt.
Especially when they put the screw edge around the end of that.
Yes, they sharpen it and then yeah, no, that's not good. And then also, let's think about the fact that the kids are grabbing teeth from little bear cubs. They don't wash them. It's gross.
Yeah, we don't see
there's no
hygiene.
Also,
that mice are generally known for their hygiene.
That's true.
Fair. But the worst one is, to me, other than I think the screwing is the worst, but the second worst is the shop where the lady sells the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Do they try them on and put them back?
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Because this one guy just put it right in his face and said, "Oh yeah, I'll take it." Well, what happens when it doesn't fit?
Yeah. That's not exactly how gums work.
You wrench it back out. You put it in the tooth polisher and put it back on the little shelf.
That's nasty.
You put it in the pencil sharpener.
Oh,
you gotta grind it down a little
No,
bit.
I meant up.
Things she was like, you're not supposed to think about it too terribly hard.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, because it's just gross.
Yeah, I get it. It's like
you hope that they buy it.
Nastiness.
There really is. There really is. And at least they look nice. She has them in a shop and they're in their little cushion things, but it's but they're not gonna stay clean. It's kind of gross.
I was sitting there going,
"Oh no!"
So they
Pardon me.
Okay, no, wait.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I actually spilled my coffee. You're good. I spilled my coffee, Dan. Go ahead.
It happens. I was watching this, and this is not my dislike, but I'm just coming off of yours.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have dentures.
No.
They just throw people's teeth. It's like, why don't you just have dentures to kind of stick them up in there? I mean, that makes it harder on the rats, admittedly, because you're talking about the 2 incisors that have to give a lot of pressure, but...
Yeah.
I don't
like
think putting a little screw thing and wrenching it up in there is going to be much better.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you
because
see
it
it in the
falls
very
out,
beginning.
The
in the lady's tea, in Lauren Bacall's tea. It
Oh
goes
my
blah.
gosh, that was so disturbing. Because you saw it, you knew it was coming. I was like,
Bloop.
oh my gosh, no.
It was
And
wiggling.
then she just jacks it back in there. It's like, oh.
I honestly thought of
Does that not burn?
Oh,
That's
You
true. It was
say
hot
that's
tea.
chamomile
And she
tea.
put it back in.
You're telling me it's chamomile tea. I
Is it
don't think
brandy?
was chamomile tea.
no.
I think it was alcohol of some kind.
That would have been the
She's
most
drinking a
sanitary
nice
for
golden
her.
wine of some kind.
Or like a wine tea thing or something like that.
Or like
The
a
people do that.
Cider.
beer,
Yeah, it's a cider.
a French
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah,
French beer.
it is French.
I don't
Chardonnay. But yeah, so
champagne.
I honestly thought about that at Bubbles. I thought about saying, okay, there's going to be a dental phobia warning on this movie. But
It literally made my teeth, my gums hurt. It's like, how?
that's
Oh my
why I
gosh.
can't do horror movies because I
Yeah,
imagine
it's got
whatever's
that
going
horror
on
vibes.
happening to me.
And there's parts of
I'm
the movie that's very horror-ish.
Yeah.
Specifically the teeth bits, yeah.
Yeah, the teeth and the when they're being sentenced and when they're being judged.
Oh gosh,
It's
I know.
got this whole like very.
That'll be part of
horror
my
vibe.
next dislike, but yeah.
Especially
it
when
is.
you see
Especially when the
full
fire
execution-
starts.
Oh,
Yeah, the fire starts and when they're
Oh,
when
yeah, I
they're-
can
when they're
see
seeing the
it, yeah.
executioner, it's like it's a mousetrap.
Yeah.
And then a really really big mousetrap.
Mhm.
So oh,
Mhm.
ow, no.
But yeah, so that's my first dislike.
Okay.
Jacob, what's your first?
So my first dislike isn't my dislike; it's my wife's.
dislike?
This is from Ashley, my lovely wife. So she sat down because we were trying. This was Saturday when we watched it, and so it was like, okay, we're gonna watch this for review. And she's like, I really enjoyed this film, except for one thing. And it's like, what is that? It's like they keep mispronouncing her name because in the very beginning, according to Ashley, it's not Celestine, but it's Celexia. They hear she says, oh, it's Celexia. That's what she heard. And I think I heard it in the very beginning when you first hear her name is heard Celexia. But then they change it to how you pronounce
Celestine?
her character's name?
Celestine.
Celestine.
Yeah.
So be like her irritation was they don't keep her name right. Be like they say it
Really?
one way in the very beginning of the film was like Celexia, but then they sell the Celestine.
That could have been the
later
little
in the film.
I'm
kids.
wondering
That
if
could have
that's
been the
one of the
kids
other
couldn't.
kids, though. that they were-
Yeah,
No,
they may
it
not have
wasn't.
been
It was
able
an
to.
adult. It was an adult who said it.
Oh, was it Lauren
Now,
Bacall?
granted, it could have been a
We're
like
saying
a
it to another kid.
the same to another kid. It could have been a like a voice slip where they just said the character's name wrong. But her emphasis was keep your name straight.
Hmm.
Be like, I don't care if your character is purple or blue. Keep their name straight.
That's funny. I didn't hear that, so it's
I didn't either.
possible.
Yeah, because I can see where because I heard Celestine, but my
Mhm.
wife heard this. So
Mhm.
that was her gripe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
So-
it might have been Lauren Bacall specifically because I know she kind of had like a heavier
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
sounds.
That
So
probably was it. That was probably
Yeah.
it. I'm not going to argue with my wife.
oh yeah,
over-
no.
Yeah. So it's like
Mm.
this was a direct dislike from my wife that keep your name straight.
Sure. That's fair.
Yeah.
Keep your name straight, keep your pronunciation straight.
Exactly. You see, I don't know how many films we reviewed where it's just like they mispronounce names all the time.
Or we do.
Or we, I mean, like we're
Anna, Anna.
Yeah.
whatever.
That's fair.
You like saying Star Trek instead of Star Trek?
Trek. I'd say either Star Trek.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, coming from a Trekkie.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're not
I love Star
Trek-
Trek too. I love Trek.
Not Trekkie.
We're
I
not
love Star
Trekkies.
Trek too.
Trucker hat.
Trucker hat. But it's gonna depend, I think, what accent you have too. Because
So
someone
few
might
people actually going to get that joke.
Oh, I know. I don't
a lot
care.
will, but
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star
That's,
Trek.
that's an Animaniacs episode.
It is.
Where's my trucker hat?
I want a trucker hat.
I want a trucker hat.
My first dislike for this film.
Go ahead. Breathe for us. Breathe. Breathe.
I can get it together. Just breathe. My first
All
dislike
in
for
this
this film.
together. Sorry. I did that on purpose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
The sad part is,
sabotaged you. I'm
That's
sorry.
not the first High School Musical reference on this show.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding.
Because I
Oh.
mentioned back when we were still talking about what we've been watching.
Oh gosh.
there was one time where it's like, I finally sat down and tried to watch High School Musical. Guess
How'd
what?
that
I've
go?
not seen the rest of them because I couldn't get through the first one.
That's fair. Okay.
But
I'll let you go next.
My first dislike for this film is the differences in sizes sometimes are not consistent.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a couple of times where it feels like the mice are like waist high to the bears.
Mm-hmm.
A couple times that the mice are knee high to the bears.
Oh yeah, like the
Sometimes-
cops going around.
Sometimes it's even smaller. I mean, when they're trying to make Ernest look huge when he's in the orphanage, those mice are tiny in comparison to him.
Well, they are
I
babies.
get that it's an artistic reason they're doing it a lot of times, but it was one of those things where I watched and go, "Oh look, they changed sizes again." How big are these mice? These aren't mice; these are rats.
I will only say
What
that
is
those
the
are
secret of Nim?
they're supposed to be little kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But even
That's the
adults
only-
still are not that much different. And Celestine herself, half the time when they're at Ernest's house, is waist high to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
that's
true.
true.
So
There's a lot of character, and it'd be like if you look at the character sheets, which I found them.
mhm.
They're
Oh, you
interesting to
did?
look at. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just look them on Google, you'll find them.
Well,
But
I'll look at that.
there's a lot of people. Like you have Ernest, who's this titan of a bear,
Mhm.
and everybody else is like, not even ankle high to him.
Mhm.
But I totally see his perspective where
yeah,
it's like the character design, not design, but their
I
height
get
changes.
I get that it's an artistic choice
perspective.
in most cases.
Yeah.
But it's just I've seen so much where the minute you see the height of a character being inconsistent, it's like that was not intended. It just
Right.
sticks out to me more.
Mhm.
Gogeta. Gogeta.
Gogeta. Gogeta.
Gojira's height differences are.
Oh, Gogeta.
Have
I
canon
thought
in
you
it.
said
Gogeta.
Gogeta, as in like
I was saying
Vegeta
Gojira,
Goku
but I kept saying
fusion.
Gogeta. Like, no, it's Vegeta. He just be like, it's
That's
over
funny.
9,000.
I got you.
You realize now we need a Gogeta Godzilla crossover art from you, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
And all you gotta
this
do is
big
put Saiyan hair on Godzilla.
Pretty much. Just have it be red though. I think Gogeta's is red. If
Yes,
I'm not
Yeah, Vegeta.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Sorry, that's really funny.
Pink hair.
Rose.
It's pink hair. Well,
It's pink hair.
That fits Godzilla in Godzilla X Kong.
Shin.
Yeah,
The last,
Oh, yeah.
the last MonsterVerse one.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
in
that's
that
what I
one.
kept thinking. I was like, wait, his scales go like violet red.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, a
that's
lot, a
true.
lot of pinks and everything. Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Or like you have this mashup where he's crushing and it's just Godzilla. It's over 9,000. Roar.
Gogeta. Gogeta.
Meanwhile, Rodan's going, "What 9,000?"
Oh, Rodan.
Or
He gets
maybe not
beat up
Rodan,
so
maybe,
much. Poor thing.
Anguirus. But either way,
Or you get the abridged version, be like, dang it, be like, I had it upside down. It was over 9,000.
we're gonna have to do that at some point.
We are.
Shut up, Nappa!
I don't know. I need to talk with you on that about because of how we talked about doing that. But
Yes.
I thought that I need to bring up with you, but we'll cross that.
Good
bridge
luck
when we
trying to
get there.
keep it family friendly. Good grief.
It's
Yeah,
why
some
I'm
of the
thinking-
movies. Oh my gosh.
It's why I'm debating whether or not I'm thinking they probably shouldn't be reactions,
Probably not.
but we might need to do a review once we finish Batman.
Sure.
Fair. Let's just not do Lord Slug because that was a rough one.
Lord Slug Abridged though is good.
Oh, it's good, but it's rough. Oh my
And
gosh.
we're just talking about Abridged. We're not talking about the movies.
No. I
Mm.
mean, like the abridged
original
one.
movies.
Okay, so
Yes.
side tangent. So be like, so
What's
I'm
new?
yeah. What's new? But so I'm sitting, be like, I'm just kind of just sitting here. I've got YouTube on, and I'll watch, Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and I've got Lord Slug on. Not even thinking about it, how coarse this movie is. It is so vile.
Oh, I'm sure
And
it
my
is.
wife was like, "Whoa, I was not. What the crap are you watching?"
What are you
I was like,
listening
"Oh, yeah, I totally
to?
forgot. Sorry, no. Watch it. Be like, I wasn't expecting that kind of language.
You think it's bad? Here,
Yeah, just wait.
Interesting.
allow me to present to you Dodoria.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh,
Oh, Dodoria. Oh, my
Oh
God.
man.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving around.
Oh yeah, no.
Dougie
I've
Dum,
only
Diddy
seen
Dum.
one clip, and I didn't want to see it again. Of
Sorry, you only
Dodoria.
saw one what?
One clip of Dodoria.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
fair.
Maybe a future.
It's the transforming one with Bulma.
Oh
That's
yeah,
Zarbon.
that's Zarbon.
Oh, Zarbon. Okay, wrong
Fire.
curse. Yeah, exactly.
That's Zarbon.
No, Dodoria is the pink spiky
Oh
one.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Pass.
You know why?
Pass.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Dig-a-doom.
Mhm.
Uh,
Second dislike, I
Steph,
believe.
your
Yeah.
second dislike.
Okay. My second dislike, which I guess in a way is a compliment to the movie that it makes me dislike it, is how in this society, if you do not do the things you are expected to do, we will chew you up and spit you out and possibly murder you.
Mm.
So, Ernest is poor and starving. He's making noise. Let's charge him and take away his stuff. Drawing? In our society? How dare you? You're gonna be a dentist.
Art.
Yeah.
It's very much classism.
Yes.
Yeah. And she's like banished basically. Oh, if you become friends with our sworn enemy because society, we will straight up kill you.
Yeah. Like how
Um,
dare you do something that goes against the norms of our
yeah.
most high society? Which
The
I'll get into that
norms.
in a minute.
How dare you fight against our systemic speciesism?
Yeah.
Pretty much through the entire basis of our society.
Mhm.
Like literally, what's the word? Represented
It really
by
says
how they
something
fall
when
it.
Zootopia is more accepting of all the different animals than
For
this movie is.
real. We think
Yeah.
about it. You don't know what happened. There is a gopher and a hare in front of their dentist thing. Did they murder them? Like, what happened? Like, and we are only allowed to have mice in the society. But
Yeah.
the funniest thing, the one that makes me the most mad, but again, probably a compliment to the movie, is the fact that the two people, the dentist, or pardon me, the tooth shop lady and the candy guy, have learned to use the society to their advantage to be able to, as they say it in the French dub, rot the teeth of their fellow bear to make money. And they're completely smiled upon.
I agree with this.
Oh yeah.
But when I was watching this and I was slowly putting two and two together, I thought, well, that's a nice subtle commentary on
Capitalism.
modern society,
Yeah.
on the evils of uncaring capitalism. When you're not
Yeah,
just
that's a good
being
word.
a good
Ruthless,
person while you're being
manipulative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, that's a cool way to do that. Subtly nice. And then they just come out and say it. It's like,
Mhm.
wait, this is a plot point.
Yeah.
I thought
And
this was just subtle. It's like,
and the
look at
fact
this
that
weird
they're
little thing,
teaching
and then they don't
Leon.
go anywhere with it.
No.
And Leon has to learn this is how the world works, and this is how you're going to be successful.
And
Basically.
like, but he just wants to eat.
I just
some
want
I
candy.
just want
That's
some
it.
candy, man.
It's
Dude,
not
that
like
means-
he's wanting to eat it all the time. He just
Yeah.
Like a certain bear.
give him a Kit Kat
'Cause he was
and move
starving.
on.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill you.
Basically,
sweetheart.
yeah. He's gonna learn, probably because his family was restrictive, that he's gonna go crazy as a teen because he's gonna rebel, and then he's going to go nuts with the candy and rot all his teeth out.
I've seen that for a fact in my own life with people
Me
I
too.
know. That not personally in my own life.
Me personally, yes.
Be like I've seen it where be like a family that I know who are very, very sweet, very godly family, where they did homeschool. They didn't do anything outside of the world, like Christian movies, Christian music, the whole bit. Their second son, which I've known since he was a little lad, be like he went to college and he went nuts.
Yeah, it
Because
happens.
He was never exposed to anything, and he just went nuts for a couple of years, and I think he finally got back on.
It takes a while,
It
yeah.
takes a while.
Calluses or protection against the evil.
Yeah, when you're sheltered, it kind
Yeah.
of I know
It's
not
firsthand.
It's not the sheltering.
Not for Leon.
is bad per se,
Right.
but
Yeah.
completely keeping them away from even the nicer things that the world can give. I understand keeping away from the evils of the world,
Yeah.
but there's some other things out there that's not that bad.
No.
There has to be a balance.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
has to be a
agreed.
balance.
It's being aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's be like there's I can use examples in my life. Be like there were points where like we wouldn't do this or we wouldn't do that. Now, granted, we weren't the like a church going family. We would go to church every once in a while. We talk about Jesus and the Bible every once in a while, but it wasn't like a focal point in our lives.
Right.
But it was more like it was kind of like this Christian worldview of things.
Kind of do's and don'ts.
Mine is like I grew up watching Lethal Weapon and Die Hard. So I'll be like this whole thing of like only watching Christian movies or this or this never made any sense to me. But
and then you watch Adult Swim at night because you're trying to rebel. That's what I did.
Was on, and I had a television and anime.
Yeah,
anime.
Oh my gosh, anime in my family.
You can't watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Dragon Ball Z. Oh my gosh.
And the version of Dragon Ball Z we had was the cleaned up version.
Yeah,
I
You
know,
go back
right?
to the
It's
original.
true.
It's like,
Oh my.
Roshi, you need help.
Oh no.
You need
Roshi, the lush.
Yeah.
You need Jesus. Oh my.
Or a calm down pill, bro.
Never forget what the first wish on the Dragon Ball was.
Wasn't it like for a boyfriend or something? That's what
No,
Bulma
those
wanted.
Panties?
The first wish was panties.
That's right. The pig.
Well, I mean, they were stopping Emperor Pilaf from taking over the world, and he barely got it out. Says, and the only one who could get to it was Oolong, and Oolong, bless his heart, is a perv.
Yeah.
So at least in the
He-
English version, it was the
he's
most
a-
comfortable pair of underwear. It's like, okay, and it's still women's underwear that pops out because they didn't change the animation. So it's like,
No, of course they didn't.
uh,
They wouldn't put.
At least they didn't call
They
it a
wouldn't
donut.
pop out a pair of briefs, you know.
Yeah.
Not a diaper.
Anyway,
Moving right along.
Dick-a-doom.
Moving right along.
Think of Maria and yours.
Yes, we are on my second dislike.
What's your second dislike?
My second hold on. Yes, my second dislike. So kind of this more of this sort of like social class thing that we were talking about earlier. Be like, I'm gonna kind of focus on the dental aspect of it because we are told because Celestine and her fellow orphans are collecting teeth for dentistry to become dentists, and that's the only way you can become a living. And be like, if you don't become a dentist, you're nothing. Be like be shunned. Be like, okay, then what are these mice doing out on these?
I know.
like
Yeah.
building society.
I don't
with
think
our
that's-
with our molars. Be like, and so you're telling everybody you must be a dentist.
I don't think they're saying everybody has to be a dentist.
I think they
saying
pick
that-
them out.
Because she came through the orphanage, her future was decided for her, probably by the gray one,
Okay.
that she had to go
Maybe.
into this field. and
Okay,
because
that
they're
makes sense
expecting
more.
her to be in that field.
Okay. So
Right.
if I missed that aspect of it, I do apologize. But
That was
it's
one
more-
thing I always wondered because
Yeah,
they had
exactly.
like
The class system.
shopkeepers and they had like, I didn't really get the class system thing. Honestly, I didn't even, because like when you said it on the summary, I didn't even think about that. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't see any classism stuff.
Well,
that
I
makes
think
sense
it's the
with the
bears
orphans.
are meant to be the upper class, and the mice are meant to be the lower.
Lower class.
Yeah, but also you can see
How did I
both,
not
like,
get that?
You can see
It's not in
classism
my face.
in both sections,
Oh.
primarily in the mice.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
they have this high esteem for dentists, and like everybody else be like, you're just doing your job, but being a dentist is the highest esteem for any mouse. Be
Maybe.
like, and so if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
become-
true.
Yeah, because if you become just a lower class worker, be like you're kind of doing the secondary thing.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So if you're not a dentist, you're not be like the
You're not the
echelons.
superstar.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
the superstar. You're not the
Because you're
echelons.
contributing to our society,
Yeah, you're
basically.
by
So you're the
screwing teeth into people's gums.
nasty.
Yeah.
Not even clean teeth, man. They put dirty teeth in
not
people's
even clean
mouths.
teeth.
That's
It's
gross.
be like again, it's a bear's tooth to a mouse.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about
Yeah,
like the
it'd be like
disease
bear-
bacteria.
I mean, like bear teeth are huge.
Yeah.
Even a bear teeth be like are gonna be huge compared to a little mouse.
They're
So
gonna
be
get
like, that
sick.
should take you like 4 or 5, like 4 teeth,
Mm,
Maybe.
maybe
maybe.
one.
I mean, I did
Be
look
like,
it up,
unless-
and I did look it up, and in real life, bears do eat mice.
Yes, they do.
So,
Well, yeah.
I
They eat
don't
whatever
know if
they
it
can
has
get.
to be, it doesn't have. I wasn't sure if they ate mice generally, or if it was like as a major
It's-
food source.
It's
or
a
if it
midnight
was
snack.
Yeah,
It's a midnight mass
Whatever
like
they
that.
can find.
But,
Yeah.
uh,
'Cause
I
they're
think it's
omnivores, so I think
Shere
they eat
Khan
anything.
from oh no, it's not Shere Khan, but what is it? No, it's a
Scar.
Scar from Lion King. He's just playing with the mouse, about to eat him, and then he gets
well, yeah,
interrupted.
but Scar's a cat. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, true. But
It's
it's a
sort of-
big apex predator.
Yes, but he's a big cat.
Yes.
Honestly, a real lion probably wouldn't even fiddle with that. It's too small. They probably just sort
Probably
of look
not.
at it.
But
That'd be more like
You
an
made me lose
ocelot
my
or
lunch.
something like that.
admittedly, Scar is meant to be the lesser brother in
Yeah.
Lion King. It's amazing that Mufasa didn't kill him originally, since that's what usually happens with other male lions in a pride.
Yeah,
Oh,
they kinda get
dude.
killed off.
Well, they kill off
Or
the
they
cubs
run, or they're
too.
shoved off.
They
Yeah.
kill all the cubs would be dead.
Yeah.
So
But
Anyway.
is that the end of your second like?
Yes.
The second dislike, I mean?
Yes.
Okay, the second dislike is and my brain just went.
It happens. Apparently, after a month, everything just goes.
Yeah, yeah,
it feels like it.
Notes.
Notes?
What are those?
Yeah. On
I
that screen, right next to
have notes. I have
It
notes right
goes
here.
from trivia to Batman.
Oh.
okay. Oh, so he doesn't write down his.
I don't write down my likes and dislikes.
I had
for years.
to, yeah. I have it.
But most of the time I remember it, or it comes up. It's like, oh yeah, I like that. That's a good point.
I'm a
I lose
manic
track
note
if I
taker.
don't do like bullet
Yeah.
points. What I'm supposed to talk about.
But
Otherwise, I go into tangents and just rattle off stuff.
No.
This movie don't go into tangents.
No.
Never mind.
No.
Over 2,000 rant.
My second dislike is the fact that while Ernest and Celestine seem to be good people who've been kind of forced into being thieves, when you get right down to it,
Yeah, fair.
Ernest kind of jumps into it a little faster than I expected. Because I mean, you see him coming through. It's like he tries to perform for some money so he can go with food. When that's taken from him, and then he's charged because he's got
And
5
then he
days to
eats
pay
the
off.
paper.
He tries to
eats
eat
the paper, and then
garbage, yeah.
goes through the trash of like 7 different trash cans.
Which is just brilliant.
Can't find any trash
Mhm.
to eat. So it's like, and he's pretty much just given up until Celestine says, "Hey, instead of eating me, I can show you where where there's lots of food is you can eat your fill." And it's right out. It's right next to them, where he was about a second ago. He could have thought he could get in there somehow, but he doesn't even act like it. It's just weird to me how quickly Ernest goes from, "Oh, you could open the window? Well, then I'm just going to gorge myself on all this food." I get that he's hungry and starving, and once the food is available to him, he kind of forgets where he is.
Mhm.
But it was just at that point, it's like, these are our heroes, folks.
And they steal
And they kind
a
of
lot.
steal a lot. It's because it's not just the candy that he goes and gorges himself on. And let's not forget, the shopkeeper knew him by name.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
more
they
than
knew each
likely,
other.
Ernest knew him too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And there was no asking or begging or anything. It was like, no. And he didn't. He really didn't give
We're
a
gonna
second
steal.
thought that he jumped in when he jumped into the basement of this place, and then didn't think, maybe I need to get out before he comes looking for more inventory.
Mm.
And then you get to where they're stealing the teeth later on. It's like that's a smart idea, but at the same time, it's like,
How many thousands of dollars was that?
no other mouse has thought of trying to break into the dentist shop.
That's a good point.
That's a
Maybe
good point.
maybe they just never saw it. Be like, but at the same time, it says dentistry across it.
But then how did she know about it? You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah,
they
she-
hadn't
well,
seen it before.
She saw it.
She saw it when she was across the street from him.
Right.
Oh, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes
and
sense.
then
Maybe
you
she
also
did.
parallel
And
from
then you
each
got
other.
the fact that you're sending out these little kids, basically. I'm going to assume she's about
Orphan
teenage-
thieves.
I'm going to assume she's like a preteen, basically, like maybe you're on 12, 13. If
Yeah,
you're going by
maybe.
human
Maybe.
maturity levels, and you're saying, okay, you are going to go risk your life among these bears that you've been told to be scared of for your entire
Who will
childhood,
eat you?
who will
Yeah, they
eat
will
you,
eat you.
to go and steal their teeth and then come back down we're not ever going to send adults up to do this because they're too old and slow and will get caught, but you will be survived.
And you have to have a quota.
And you have a quota.
You got to meet a quota.
And it's like, wow, this is awfully industrial revolution of you. And that's not something kids run into nowadays. I'm sitting there going, obviously, you're
child
teaching a moral
labor
lesson here.
Yeah, child labor.
It's child labor,
but it's more of an apprenticeship, actually.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's child labor.
It's child labor.
It's child labor.
Bubble.
I'm just sitting there going, our heroes have like, they're not really. This is not a movie I would show to kids and go, be like Celestine and be like Ernest, because that can be easily mistaken as go and steal.
Go steal.
Yeah.
What I would be meaning is be nice and friendly and accepting of each other for their differences, and that's what I would more mean, not go and steal teeth.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It leads to a conversation that might be awkward, but might be needed.
This is a movie that you would need to. This is not a movie I would sit my kids down if I had kids and just let them watch and me go off to another room to go do something else. No, this is. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah.
But I have
so they did steal.
I have a bad feeling that this is also the kind of movie some parents would let babysit their kids for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that because you can't, adults got to do things while they're watching the kids. I get that, but I don't know. This just seems like this is not the movie you go and say, here are the people you're supposed to be looking up to. Here are the heroes that I want you to base your life on. This doesn't seem like it's that kind of movie. Because there's just so much. They have to show the darker side so that these characters will grow.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
I do enjoy the industrial angle you point, like Industrial Revolution kind of thing. It's based in like the early 20th century, like late 18th century Industrial Revolution era, where you do have child labor, quote unquote. It's an internship, but you're not risking your life to go get teeth from another species in which
which your life's in danger.
You've been programmed to be like weary of because they'll eat you, and be like, obviously this is not her first rodeo with bears.
You're just carrying gunpowder to the cannon on the naval ship that you've been on for the past 6 months.
Well, that's a funny thing, though.
I do like that angle. Be like, it does have this more Industrial Revolution era vibe to it. Be like, cars were just becoming a thing, very little. Be like, the van was interesting. It's okay, but that's more of like that's a 1940s, 1990s.
I don't think
and he stole it.
To be a specific time.
No.
It's not a specific era.
Pulling aspects from multiple time periods.
Yeah,
agreed.
Because it's meant to be somewhat timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like our TAS Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a hybridization of different. It's like it's got this 50s
19...
vibe, but a 90s vibe at the same time.
Yeah, 1900s era.
Yeah,
basically.
1900s
with vehicles from the 1930s.
Yeah. And a radio that looks like it's from 1920.
Sitting next to a giant computer the size of a 5-story building.
Yeah, definitely 56.
The back computer.
Imagine the size of those vacuum tubes.
Oh my word! Yeah,
as we do an AI episode, not this one, but we've done it.
Yeah.
What was it called? Hardak.
Hardak.
Yeah.
Hardak's going to come up when we get to the Batman episode, by the way.
That's true.
That's a cool one. That one freaked me out as a kid, but like in a good way, because it was like,
Anyway,
Sorry.
do we have anything else we need to add to this before we rate the film?
Sorry. I love how it has lots of Ghibli parallels to it.
Agreed.
Like the childhood whimsy, the part where the little kid goes poke, 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 and you see Ernest kind of warble. That's like almost a direct nod to Totoro when May's poking his tail, or like playing with the tadpoles. For some reason, I always remember that scene with May in the old dub. She would smile and she called them golly wollypogs. I always thought that was really cute. Little tadpoles. But yeah, it's just got that, childhood thing or the big storm that they have in Ernest and Celestine, and then in Totoro, May's like, Daddy, I'm afraid that the storm's gonna blow the house down. Just cute little things that you experience as a child.
Yeah, it's be like, speaking of that, be like, it does have these. There's a lot of parallels with My Neighbor Totoro in this film.
Oh yeah.
Like so many, be like the
I love it.
storm, the characteristics, and more like Totoro himself. He's this big bus, or he's a big bus.
He is a bus.
But he's not the cat bus.
He's not the cat bus, but he's
Yeah.
big.
He
He's
is
big,
big.
so he's like Ernest, but there's no thievery or anything. It's just more like whimsical and adventure. It's
Their
got the
cat
same
bus is the
vibe, but
van.
It's got more of this down to earth grittiness to it, which I love.
It's got a lot more physical comedy too.
It
The
does.
physical comedy is great. It's
Yeah,
really fun.
agreed. And there's so many little comedy bits throughout this entire thing. Both me and Ashley and I were busting a gut at some point. Like, oh my gosh, they did that. Oh my gosh, that was genius. But yeah, this movie's brilliant. So I think we need to rate this, shall we?
Ooh,
We need
okay.
to rate this.
Do you do it
Steph,
out
what
of
do you-
10 or out of 5?
It
Or
is
what's the...
from 0 to 10, rounded to the nearest 0.5.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to say for me, it's a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
And that's just only because some of the dubbing sometimes is a little weird, like I said. But, nothing's perfect. I just like it a
I don't
lot.
know, Totoro was pretty close.
I need to rewatch Totoro. Totoro. But yeah.
Jacob?
I'm gonna give this a 9.5. I absolutely adore this movie, from animation to story to be like, yeah, you can nitpick a movie to death, but at the exact same time, you cannot just gloss over the brilliance of everything in this film. That just again, if you have not watched this film, people, go
Watch it.
find
Watch it.
You're like, it's on Tubi.
It's real good. It's free
It's on
on
Tubi.
Tubi.
You can go find a
It's
physical copy.
free.
Yeah, it's free to watch. So go watch this. This is brilliant. And I'll be again, Steph, thank you so much for making this a patron pick and bringing it into our lives. And hopefully many others will listen to us and it'll spark their interest in the film and go watch it.
Thank you.
I'm giving it a 9. It's a good, fun, little wholesome film. I think everyone should watch it. I think the only reason I'm taking it off, taking a point off, is just because it's not perfect. There's probably some little piddling things that we've talked about some of them. And some small world building issues, but I mean, for the most part, it's fine the way it is. So yeah, I give it a 9 because it's a good, fun film.
You got to point off because we don't know where the other animals are in this universe. That's the point.
That's not
It's isolated.
It's not why that point's coming off, but
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, where are the cats?
Where are the other animals? They have birds.
Because literally, my thought was when I realized that mice were a problem for these bears. I thought,
Where
so
the cats?
why aren't you hiring the cat exterminators to come in and take care of the mice?
They have a
Bears.
statue of a bunny and a gopher right in front of the dentistry.
That is true.
Whatever. Where are they?
Yes.
That's true. I mean,
What's
there's
going
a lot
on?
of lore that's not explained in this film. But I mean, I think
and I'll admit, part of me is like, I'm thinking I want this to be like Zootopia. So it's not supposed to be Zootopia.
no, it's not supposed to be.
It's not.
It's
you're
not,
You're
no.
not dealing with the great wild outdoors,
Right.
In New York City. You're dealing with this one village,
Little
that
village in
happens to
France
house
somewhere.
primarily bears and primarily mice.
Mhm.
And if there are any other sentient animals in this
You
village,
just don't see
They're
them.
just not
don't
here.
see
Yeah.
them. They're not
Mhm.
important to the story, so
Yeah.
we didn't
No.
include them.
Yeah.
It's just
And
fine.
I think based on the books, this lore is completely only the movie. I don't think any of this is in the books. I don't think.
Okay.
That's
Well,
my
I have to look
guess.
that up.
I suspect the books may have a reason to not introduce other animal species till later. So.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And that's
Be
just
like,
not
I-
what this and because this movie is primarily, I'm assuming, based off of the first book. They
Mhm.
focused on what the first book was able to handle, which
Yeah.
the first book probably only handled the bear and the mice.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Probably. I'd
I think you're right.
I enjoy this film for its flaws and everything. I think all our dislikes were more like superficial.
Mhm.
In some
Yeah.
ways.
Exactly.
It,
yeah.
it definitely wasn't one of these like, oh my,
It's
it-
one of those where we had to come up with things.
Mhm.
wasn't
Yeah. We
Leo
need
the
to think
Lion.
real hard.
No, it was not Leo the Lion.
Because we have reviewed films where it's like,
Come
okay.
back next week.
Oh my
Or
god.
we will.
For
It will
bad
be hard
movie
for us at
month.
all to come up with
No,
this
my
list.
gosh. Be like, I'm not kidding. For our next film, which is the Gumby film,
Yeah.
which you can find on Pluto TV.
Gonna be a pokey. Gonna be a pokey.
So be like, I literally started making notes on my iPad, like watching this because they're gonna. I don't know where the story's going. I'm like, oh, okay. Greedy capitalist bankers want to do this, but they're scientists for some reason. It's like, what's going on? Who are these?
It's like
square
stuff
guys?
just happens. It's not really
We'll
a
get there.
storyline.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. But
Anyway, before we get off on another tangent,
what, this show,
we have an intermission.
we do.
We have to pay some bills, or not really pay bills, but we do have to we do have to promote some other people's
Yes.
before we continue. So why don't we go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
All right.
This podcast is a proud member of Culture Box. Whether you enjoy geeky reviews, comedy, or original fiction, you can open up the Culture Box and find something excellent for your soul. Point your web browser to culturebox.media.
This week we suggest checking out the Monster Island Film Vault.
Thanks, Nate.
Hey, kaiju lovers, are you looking for a podcast that's a fun listen and takes big monsters seriously? Then check out the Monster Island Film Vault, a podcast seeking entertainment and enlightenment through tokusatsu. Join host and film creator Nate Marchand and his rotating roster of guest hosts as they take an academic yet fun deep dives into the wild world of giant monster films and TV, discussing their artistic merits or lack thereof, and their historical and cultural context, giving you a greater appreciation for an underappreciated genre. You'll hear about Godzilla, King Kong, Gamera, and more, while also getting a crash course in Toku topics, ranging from history to sociology to science. Along the way, you'll hear audio drama segments chronicling Nate's many misadventures on Monster Island with a colorful cast of characters like his intrepid producer, Jimmy from NASA. So pay a visit to the Monster Island Film Vault at monsterislandfilmvault.com. Here's a fun fact. When Ernest was running through the mouse village, I think that technically constitutes in that context.
Yeah, it does. It's
He's a
definitely
kaiju.
So,
I
hey,
love
Nate,
it.
you want to review this film? We'll
Hey,
do
It's
it.
I mean, it's
awesome.
only one scene, but
It's
Yeah, but still.
You can review that scene if you want.
Well, technically, anytime the mice go into the bear's world, it's literally kaiju,
kind of,
but it's bear.
I guess, yeah.
You know, very,
Anyway.
yeah, bears.
That
The
burst.
Cellcast would also like to thank the following patrons: Ashley and Francisco Ruiz.
Hi,
Roy. PaulJPowers.com, the Monster Island Film Vault,
Hi, Nate.
and Artsy Steph.
Yay!
If you would like to have your name shouted out on the show, some special art from Jacob, or in uncut episodes, you can donate to us at the $5 level for that. Or if on top of that you want to be like Steph here and force us to review something within reason, you can donate at the $10 level for that purpose. And much like Steph here, you can actually be on the episode too if you want.
It's fun.
So go and donate to us there. What were you about to say, Steph?
It's fun.
Go check out our Redbubble store
Yes.
for merch and t-shirts and stickers and anything else that you can purchase on there. Go check out Jacob whenever he finally gets back onto streaming, whenever that is, on at Like an Artist.
So it looks like I may be doing an Etsy store at some point.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Artists.
then not
Prints and stickers.
not tomorrow,
Cool.
but a week from tomorrow, join me on Tuesday nights on the Cellcast Gaming Twitch channel and anywhere else you find us streaming, as I will be returning to Dragon Quest 3. So join us for that. Also, I may be doing a short Bible study before playing, so keep an
Right
eye
on.
out for that.
Nice.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am
Bearman, Bearman, Bearman.
On the good book scene.
Good.
Ba-da-da.
Batman the Animated Series.
Can you make someone go deaf with that? Ow!
Shadow of the Bat, parts 1 and 2.
Oh my gosh, love these episodes.
First aired September 13th, 1993 and September 14th,
Ooh.
1993.
Girl.
Oh my gosh. I was 2 years
There's
old. Good
actually a
grief.
Batgirl variant of the theme that's slightly different than the way you did it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This
Really?
was season 3,
I
yeah.
didn't know that
Okay.
either.
Batgirl. I don't remember the whole thing.
Cute.
Production episodes 57 and 58 and broadcast episodes 61 and 62.
Yes.
Both episodes were directed by Frank Parr and written by Bryn Stevens.
Mhm.
In these episodes, when Commissioner Gordon is framed for taking bribes from Rupert Thorne, his daughter Barbara pleads with Batman to show up at a rally being put on in Commissioner's behalf. But when Batman disappears after finding the person behind the frame-up, Barbara takes matters into her own hands as Batgirl. Batman has been captured by Two-Face and his gang, leaving Robin to do the investigation behind Commissioner Gordon's framing. However, Robin will find an unusual partner in Batgirl who is also on the path to clear her father's name. And the information she has uncovered about acting Commissioner Gil Mason will help them on their quest. Getting into the trivia for this episode, this is the first appearance of Batgirl in the series, but not the first appearance of Barbara Gordon, as she did appear in 2 previous episodes.
Mhm.
This is the first time in the series Batman uses the alias of Matches Malone.
Mhm.
Mhm.
This is the first appearance of Janet Van Dorn in the series. Tim Matheson and John Vernon were both in National Lampoon's Animal House, and they were on this episode.
Mhm.
Lastly, Gil Mason is never seen or mentioned on the television series ever again. Either he never wakes from his coma or has lost his memory, because if he does wake up with his memory intact, his first act more than likely would be to reveal that Barbara Gordon and Batgirl are one and the same.
That is true.
And this never happens.
Yeah.
Nope.
So, yeah. What are your thoughts on this episode? Steph, why don't you start us off?
Thank you. One, I have not watched a Batman animated series episode in a long time, so I forgot how much I love the intro and like all the orchestrals and everything through it. I got a little itty bitty nitpicks that, of course, I think of for the art version. One is with I think it's Gil specifically. He's got blue eyes. Then he's got black eyes. Then he's got blue eyes. Same thing with who's the mobster guy? I forget.
Rupert Thorne.
So, yeah,
The
same
big one?
thing. Yes.
The big guy?
Black eyes, blue eyes, black eyes. It's funny, like the weird like details that like, or like when Gil was right in front, all of a sudden you'd see like his irises, and it was a little off-putting. But anyway, basically in that show, Batman has the absolute worst luck ever. But his disguise was pretty good. His little Matches Malone get up was pretty funny. That, and I was very suddenly cracking up at the main goon guy with the big giant teeth. that was
The Beaver Man?
the Beaver Man. It was
What
great.
was funny is that after when what's his name, the detective Bullock.
Yeah, Bullock.
When Bullock says Batgirl, what's next? Weasel Woman. And like the next shot is of this guy with his big buck teeth.
Oh
It's like,
my
I don't know
gosh.
about Weasel Woman, but there's
that's
Weasel
We got
Man.
Weasel Man. Duke Weaselton.
Duke Wessel.
That's Weaselton.
Not if it's Zootopia, it's Weaselton.
Yeah, it's Weasel Town, actually.
Is it Weasel Town? Oh, okay, got it. Who knows? But yes. So yeah, for that episode, yes, that was. But yeah, it was good. It still cracks me up that the main thing for both of these episodes is Barbara no, Barbara yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Barbara,
Yep.
you can't do this. Barbara, okay, yeah, I can. Watch
Really?
me.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Yeah, it was me like it was. I do find I do remember this watching as a kid because there again I'm not that old. I remember watching this and it's like wow, okay, this is cool. And now as an adult, I appreciate it more. And it's like yeah, this is just a great episode. Be like you have like Batman really isn't in these episodes, not really. Like he's
Not
more in the
really.
background. Be like it's more heavy Barbara as Batgirl and Robin.
And Robin trying to be the detective.
Yeah, Robin trying to be the detective. And I can't. This is Dick Grayson. Yeah, this is Dick Grayson.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
it's
Dick Grayson.
I don't think in any of the animated series until like you start getting to after the animated series ended do we get the other Robins.
No.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
It's the adventures of Batman.
In season 4, season 3 it's
depending on which list
yeah.
you're looking at.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I can remember it's they obviously skip Jason Todd. They go right into
Of course, we killed him.
Tim Drake. Yeah.
yeah, they go into Tim Drake.
Just saying, the audience
Can't do the
killed-
Red Hood
the
guy.
audience
That's
killed
not
Jason
good.
Todd, so-
That is
The audience
true.
killed Jason Todd.
Yeah, just
It's
like yeah,
terrifying.
Batman, the adventures continue, and like apparently they go into that.
That's the one. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do Tim Drake.
Yeah, it's Tim Drake. But it's like yeah, I really enjoy because you have this very interesting dynamic between Barbara and Dick throughout the entire thing.
Mhm.
And like be like he's more like, what are you doing here? You know how to do this. And be like we see throughout the course of the show or this episode and the previous episodes that Barbara can handle herself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Be like, she's been be like her father, be like
Super
hey,
gymnastics.
yeah, super gymnastics. She knows how to. She knows about defense and combat. It's like, yeah, she can handle herself.
She's
She's not.
pretty good on the investigation. Too.
That is true.
Mhm, yeah.
She's a little bat girl that can handle herself, and I really enjoy they handle it like that.
Mhm.
It's not she's the damsel in distress who needs help and Batman bails her out all the time. But I really enjoy the again the dynamic between Batgirl and Robin. And
Yeah, it's cute.
when be like Batman, it's more like, okay, what are you doing here? At least get to the surface. But like, we're gonna try to get this done. And be like, he's not completely dismissive of her first, but then you realize, be like, oh, I'd be like, I think she'd be another good partner because she kind of handled herself with this.
Mhm.
And it's more be like it's a daughter trying to save her father's career in his life. And be like, I think it'd be like if you're dealing with family, you do about much anything, including
Mhm.
dress up as a bat.
I still love the reason that she exists is because she was cosplaying as Batman and someone yoinked her hair out of the costume.
Yeah, because it popped out
That's
and
what
there's
it-
red hair. It's like,
Yep.
what?
Mhm.
But I really enjoyed this episode. I've always be like when I was a kid, I was like, oh, that's cool. It's Batgirl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Be like there again. I
know
watched
them.
Batman 66, 68, whatever it is.
It's 66. Batgirl shows up in season 3.
Yeah,
played
so
by-
Oh, she
I never
did. Oh, I
watched
didn't know
that.
played
that.
by Yvonne Craig, who is more
Mm.
well known, at least in many circles, as being the first Orion slave girl.
Oh,
Star
that's
Trek.
right.
So I mean,
Wow.
she has the looks.
That's
She's
true.
pretty.
But like overall, I'd be like, I enjoyed the mess out of this episode. It's fun. Because there again, you're introduced to a new, like not a new character, but a variant of an older character. And because I love how like definitely in this series they sprinkle in like they introduce a character and it's okay, what is she gonna do? Because they're again like when you're a kid and you're being introduced to the world of DC comics and that kind of universe, you have no idea who these characters are.
Mhm.
Right.
And it's just like, okay, that's Batgirl. Because there again, I didn't watch Batman 66. So yeah, so that was my first introduction to Batgirl. That's how if I draw Batgirl, that's how I draw Batgirl.
Yep.
So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it because again, it's you get with this sleazy underbelly of Crime Alley with what's his name again? The big
Two-Face?
bass?
Thorn or Two-Face?
Thorn. Like Thorn and Two-Face.
Yeah.
Rupert
You
Thorne.
have these multi threats going on, and Batman or Bruce is like he's handling himself fine because he knows he's Batman. He can get out of anything.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Batman.
She even lowers her voice. If you
Yes, she
notice.
does. She
Did
does
she?
lower
I didn't
octave.
notice. Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. I didn't even notice
It's
that.
like, no, I'm not who you think.
Oh, how cute. That's adorable.
I just had to share that.
Oh,
I love it. I love
that
it.
is fun. That is
That
a
is
little
cute.
fun little. What? That's from the.
That's from the 1960s show.
Okay, that's 60s.
That
That's
was
what I thought.
her
'Cause that
little theme
sounds like
song.
60s.
Cute.
Very cool. But
I love
again,
it.
I really enjoy it because you have the villain line. You have where Bruce is.
Mhm.
You have Commissioner Gordon. All these different angles are merging together, and it's where Barbara can handle herself, and like I enjoy a strong female character. I enjoy it. I enjoy this tremendously. What are your thoughts over here?
So Did anyone else notice that when Two-Face had his eyes closed, one of his eyes didn't close?
No.
It didn't have an eyelid.
Oh yeah. That
No,
makes sense.
I didn't
It
notice
makes sense,
that.
but here's the thing. I am 90% certain in previous episodes when he closed his eyes,
Oh,
He had
you're
an
right.
it
eyelid.
had a lid.
You're right. He
But
did
in
have
this
a lid.
one, not only did it not have a lid, they animated the eye moving where it would underneath the lid if it were there.
Yeah, because the eyes just
so you
rolled
know where
down.
he's looking. And it's like-
Gross.
and I'm sitting there going, your eye must hurt so bad.
Yeah, it
right
would like
now.
it would
It'd never get it'd be
atrophy.
so dry.
It would be
out.
dry. It would probably
And eye drops, please.
Yeah,
please. Okay.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You went like this.
I just
It's
watched
I,
it.
I, I
going,
have I have this sneaking suspicion because Drew doesn't like he has sympathy pains for people.
Oh sure.
And it's like that. It's like
I-
ow.
Oh
I
yeah.
wear contacts.
Fair.
Mhm.
I have
I got glasses.
had
Yeah.
incidents with putting the contacts in
Mhm.
before, so
Been
I'm
there, done
aware
that.
Oh ow, yeah.
of certain pains.
Yes.
And dry eyes,
Are the worst.
especially when it's been dry probably since for at least a couple, for at least a day.
Mhm.
It's gonna
Mhm.
be like, ow,
Well, that's gonna be really bad.
Two-Face, ow,
Yeah.
you need to get this fixed.
Yeah,
I
be like,
I know it's
like
your shtick, but
I'm about to say, be like, yeah, Bruce has offered to give you that. I know you're,
The
crazy
skin
in the
graft,
brain,
yeah.
but yeah, I would take the offer, bro.
But other than, I didn't realize this was going to be a Two-Face episode till I
Mhm.
watched
Mhm.
it. So
Yeah.
that was nice. It was another Two-Face episode.
Yeah,
Because to me, remember, this is my Two-Face. So I
Mhm.
didn't grow up with him in the comics.
agreed.
This is where I
Sure.
met him. Because he
We
wasn't
did.
in the 66 show,
Mhm.
And he's voiced
even
by
though he was
hold
going
on.
to be. Bull from Night Court.
That's
what's
right.
funny to me.
That's right.
Oh
That's right.
my gosh. I
Yeah.
did not connect it until now. Thank you. That's funny.
Yeah, and until
I
he mentioned
absolutely
it, I was
hear
like,
it.
wait a minute.
That's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
one of the
you're-
things
That
in
is so
interviewing
funny.
this has amazed me is when you're looking at like who is playing this person. Oh, it's this television star from the last 30 years that you don't even recognize that's who it is.
Uh-huh.
And then when you finally
The
hear
guy
it, you
who
go,
voices the Penguin
oh.
is the writer of like all the old Muppet music.
Yeah.
Paul
Really?
Williams.
Okay. That's
Um,
cool.
Anyway,
I love
be
it.
here all day if I can get back off on that topic. But yeah, this was these y'all pretty much covered like a lot of the thing, a lot of what's to talk about in this episode.
Mhm.
I did enjoy getting Batgirl in here. I was expecting. I think I literally said on both the previous episodes when Barbara Gordon was there, I kept thinking, "Is this the Batgirl episode?"
That's what I kept thinking.
Because every time it's like it felt like it could lead to her
Maybe.
having to go take up
yeah.
the mantle, and
Yeah.
it didn't. It's like
Mhm.
quit teasing us television series. Give me.
It's
Batgirl.
building up.
Now
It's
we
building
finally
up.
got Batgirl.
Yeah.
So I also noticed one thing about this because Batgirl originally was introduced in Batman 66, right?
I think she predates Batman 66.
Hmm.
I think she's in the comics before then.
Possibly. I think
I
so.
will
Okay.
do a quick Google search
Yeah,
and find out.
What
Le
used to be,
Google.
like she made her debut in the TV show, but simultaneously they put her in the comics.
I'm looking it up
That would be
as we
smart.
speak.
Yeah, but what I understand be like this design they do in this episode is an homage to her outfit in the Batman 66.
Okay.
Which is
Okay.
it's more
Okay,
90s updated.
Batgirl. I'm not convinced I'm looking at the right Wikipedia, but this is like the worst Wikipedia entry I've ever seen.
The worst.
Because it just says Batgirl is a fictional superhero appearing in DC Comics and serves as a partner to Batman. And then the only picture they have is a cosplay of someone as Batgirl.
Wow.
It's like
That is
that is
terrible.
the worst.
That's amazing. That's amazing how bad that is. Wow.
Uh,
It's the typo
okay,
is the first
that
red
was
flag.
not the official Wikipedia.
I was gonna say, like,
But Google did lie to me. So
of course
Google
Google's gonna
lies.
lie.
she did originally appear in Batman number 139 in April of 1961.
Oh,
Okay.
So it does predate
It
the
does
show by
okay.
5 years.
I got you.
Gotcha. They had to work her
For
in.
some reason, I had heard be like she was made for the TV show, and they
There's
inserted her in the comics. So
That I get that.
Yeah.
But and that sort of rumor pops along.
It
television
does.
stuff all
well,
the
that
time.
makes that
But-
clears up everything.
Yeah. But Yeah, this is a good, fun episode, and I'm
Mhm.
still looking forward to where we go from here, which I don't have the list up in front of
Which
me.
is part 2.
Well, we did both part 1 and part 2, so
Yeah.
We did.
next Batman episodes we are watching, and I have to go up to where they are because I haven't moved these down yet. We've got Harley and Ivy
Mm.
Woo!
and
episode.
Blind as a Bat.
Oh,
Our next Batman
yeah.
episodes
That's
where
another
we're-
Gotcha.
good one.
So join us for that. Just so everyone is aware, in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, after the next 4 episodes, which about the time Bad Movie Month now ends, Jacob and I are going to be taking a short break from Batman the Animated Series because this show is long.
It
It is very long.
very
And as
long.
much as we are
4 seasons.
as much
And
as
then you
we're
have another one.
enjoying it, we need something to cleanse the palate.
Yes.
So
Even though it's a good palate, it's
Yes.
very good on the palate. Just need to clean it a little bit.
yes, we need to clean it out so we're back in shape. So at that time, we're going to be jumping into the anime Outlaw Star.
Woo! I liked
Yeah.
that one as a kid.
Mhm.
So join us
Cool.
for that when we
That's
get
a
to it.
funky one.
But that's
It is
but
funky.
that's not for another. So pretty much to the end of Bad Movie Month. So
Yeah.
Can I make
At the
one last
Halloween-
comment? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, about the Shadow of the Bat Part 2. Was not the tunnel scene the most convoluted thing ever? How long?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
There
how
was
long?
A lot of times where I was watching that. And they're going
Longest
through
drowning
walls. I'm like,
ever.
but why are you going through walls? You
But
could've
why,
just come
though?
out this area
But
right over
why
here.
though? Yeah. Yep. Longest
also-
drowning ever.
Also, that car is just not buoyant enough that it still didn't get. It's still able to sit on the tracks and
Yeah.
roll along with it. It's like, no, I'm
That's-
fairly certain it might have floated by that point.
Yeah, it would have picked it up. because
It would've
Water
been
is
up.
dense. It'll pick up anything.
Yeah, it's like
Mhm.
I know that there's a lot, and Batman left a lot of air in that car when he finally
Yeah.
got the door closed.
Mhm.
So I don't think it works that way.
No,
Not
it's
quite.
cartoon logic.
It's like,
You
okay,
buy it. You
that's
buy
fine.
it.
I won't dig too deep
It's fine.
into that.
Everything's fine.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Batman and Robin aren't drowned. No, they miraculously
They made it
survived
out.
and went through
They're
a
good.
wall.
They went through a wall.
Multiple walls.
Multiple walls.
Concrete walls.
Oh my.
And this is a normal trolley cart.
And it's never dented.
Never.
Never.
It's made out of
Until
titanium.
It's just
Yeah.
It gets
it just
stuck
falls.
in the wall. That's all we know.
Yeah, that eventually
It didn't
falls
rip
out.
in half. Would not it have ripped in half if it was sticking out a wall and all that weight?
Yeah, it would have
Like,
it would
It
have fallen
should have.
apart. Should have.
Also,
But apparently, how they made old and back in the day is really sturdy. But apparently, this is like indestructible.
apparently.
it's titanium.
Yeah.
also, they show that the acting commissioner, who's actually the bad guy,
Mhm.
Yeah.
discovers Barbara's secret that
Identity,
she's
yeah.
Batgirl. They didn't show Batman and Robin ever learning that, but
They
they
just
hint
knew?
in the last scene that they all know everything.
Yeah, they know it's Barbara, even though they
Even though they never.
What?
To be fair, though,
discover that.
she
Well,
only is covering 20% of her face.
yeah.
And not her
Commissioner Gordon,
hair.
her dad never figures it out.
Well,
I
no one can
know, it's
figure
so
it out.
stupid.
It's
But
like the
by comic book logic, once the mask is on, nobody can recognize it.
Hypno glasses. Hypno
Hypno
Thank
glasses.
you, Santa glasses. There we go. There we go.
But here's the thing: Batman and Robin also should not know who she is unless off screen they all revealed all this to each other. And so either A, we missed that scene, which I
Yeah.
consider a crime. Or B, they don't know who they are, and this just happens to be like, oh yeah, we think she's going to show up again, don't you? Oh yeah, I think
Wink,
she's
wink,
gonna
nudge,
show up.
nudge.
I can
Yeah,
guarantee
yeah.
it. It's like,
Well, also we're dealing with the world's greatest detective of Batman.
Batman can
Apparently not.
figure it
I'm
out, but
fairly certain he can figure out who she is very
I'm
quickly.
not saying he couldn't figure it out.
Eye
person,
color
maybe
and
not,
hair
but-
color
But
and
what I'm
voice.
saying
And
is, we need the confrontation scene. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're on the team. Here's the password to the Batcave.
Here's the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
Here's the Wi-Fi password. Here's how you get in. Here,
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
mess
gonna-
with Ace.
yeah.
We're gonna.
Tell-
Alfred knows who you are now. You
Tell
know what-
Alfred how
know
you
what
like your
Bruce and
tea.
Dick. Also, we're not like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that little
Oh my
But
god.
Anyway,
issue.
That
Oh
brings us
my.
to the end of this episode. Thank you once again, Steph, for joining
The
us on
comic
this
code.
episode of the podcast.
Thank you for having me. As
this was a
always,
blast.
it's always
Thank
fun.
you again for bringing this little gem into
Mhm.
our sphere.
We'll have to get you on for
Thank
another
you.
episode.
Exactly.
Even
And
if it's not a patron pick.
yeah, and
Aw,
bring,
thank
like,
you.
I would say, because you always bring very interesting picks.
Mhm.
Be like, if you come on, just let us know and just like pick something really interesting, and we'll watch it.
Or maybe we'll have something we think she might be
Yeah,
interested in.
exactly. And
That's
she might be
oh,
like,
I would
"Oh my
love
gosh, this is so cool," or
recommendations.
like, "Are you like, you don't know artistic sense, do you?" Like, this is not a good movie. And Drew's like, "Yeah, it's really good." And Art's just like, "No, this is not good."
we need
not
we need
like
drama.
The drama.
The drama. Wouldn't that be
Like,
funny
I have a pretty
though? Oh
decent
my
artistic
gosh.
sense.
A fair.
I'd say
fair-
all three of us
he's a graphic
do.
designer.
Yeah,
Credit there.
we're all
at least
three
have
artists
an
and
eye
different.
for what things are supposed
Yeah.
to look like.
Yeah, that's true.
My
Mhm.
opinion on story may differ, but
Mhm.
It happens.
No, yeah. Anytime, hey, you know me, I'm up for anything. Anytime you want me to
Right.
hop in, let me know.
anyway, thank you once again. Steph, why don't you go ahead and tell us where we can find you at online?
Okay, cool. So on places like Instagram, Facebook, and also Patreon, it's Artsy Steph, ArtSiesteph, Artsy Steph, and usually Artsy Steph Art. For some reason, people don't use that username as much, so if you Google Artsy Steph, you'll find me. So
There you go. All
this
right.
was so much fun.
In the meantime, I guess then this has been Drew,
This is Jiggin.
And Artsy Steph.
and we'll catch you in the next frame. And guess what? I don't have up where I can hit the button easy.
Hit the button.
Gotta get it up.
To follow Jacob and Drew's individual internet exploits, check out the Linktree links in the show notes.
I think we're still working.
I'll
on
get that made eventually.
I actually just got a link tree. It works really
Follow
well.
us on Twitter or X
On
at
Twitter.
@cast_cell. Follow our Facebook page, the Cellcast Podcast, and join our Facebook group, the Cell Nation, our YouTube channel, Cellcast, and our Rumble channel, the Cellcast Gaming. You can join us every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central for our live recordings of our episodes on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. You can also join Drew on those same streaming channels on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central for gaming streams.
But not
You
tomorrow
can
night.
listen to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere else fine podcasts can be downloaded from. Please rate and review us where you found us. Our theme song is Drop and Roll by Silent Partner. Our bad movie theme is It's Party Time by Gregory Snegoff, with additional audio from the film Titanic: The Legend Goes On. And remember, that's Cell with a single L.
Holy Toledo, Batman! That's a lot of marshmallows.
Toledo is next week. Because that's what Pokey likes to say.
Thump, 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 thump.
Also next week.
The Cellcast is recorded in front of a live
No!
streaming audience.
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
You know, there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so.
It's Bad Movie Month on the Cellcast.
Don't sweat it, forget it, enjoy the show. Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind. I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party time, it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. It's party time.
Time for pain.
Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time. Party
Oh my gosh. It's
Brooke
been a
Jacob.
year, but it's still ingrained in my head.
That's the end of the episode, guys.
Oh my gosh.
That's the first time I've ever heard that, so that was
Really?
interesting. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sirs.
That is
Pardon me.
from
Wrong
You're
gender.
the
Anyway.
movie Titanic.
The
legend
legend
Right, I knew it
goes
was from
on.
that. I knew it was from
From
that.
our
Yeah,
first
yeah.
bad movie, and let's face it, this is the song with the rapping dog.
The rapping
Yes.
dog. I
And
knew it
this
was
is
the
the
rapping
animated
dog.
Titanic movie that was the most respectful.
You are not kidding. Oh my gosh. Go back and listen to like the next two, which I
Mhm.
think Nate's on those
It's on
two.
those two. It's like,
And oh my word. So bad.
I
Was
can't
it decimated?
survive those films.
Nice.
But again, Steph, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
And I
you,
appreciate
so much
with
fun.
the pick and being a patron, and thank you for like just being part of the community. I thank you so much because you're so
you.
active in everything we do, which we
Thank you.
deeply appreciate.
Indeed.
And I'm okay. What?
Nothing.
All right. I'm gonna find somebody for us to read.
Yeah, let's read
Okay.
somebody.
Raw raid.
As Balo said, that song makes me want to burn
Burn
down the Titanic before it's
For
sank.
Earth's sake. That's amazing.
Wow.
That's some feelings.
That is some rage. Yeah, I was watching a documentary once where it was a cruise liner in the, I think it was a little bit after Titanic, where it literally burned to the ground.
I was afraid
Oh,
you were
no.
gonna talk about the poop cruise.
No,
That documentary is on
this was like
Facebook.
I've heard of that
This
one.
was like 1920, 19.
The
No, this is
poop cruise.
1930s. It was
Oh, wow.
1930s, and this was a cruise line that was going from Cuba to America,
Mhm.
and it caught fire between,
Ooh, that's rough.
and it was literally by the time it came upon the beach, like it was a burning husk.
That's rough.
And there were hundreds and hundreds of people who died.
Oh,
It
no.
was so sad.
That's so sad. Man. That kind of makes me never want to go on a cruise ship a little bit.
I will tell you
'Cause
this,
then the
having
poop
been on multiple
cruise-
cruises, it's
Yeah.
not that bad under normal
No,
circumstances.
it's not every like
Sometimes
there's no
things
fires and
happen.
Poop cruises.
Mm-hmm.
But just like I know
Anyway.
I know me and Ashley want to do it someday. So yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
to raid Book of Gaming. However, it will not announce this because he is doing a what he calls his first fruit stream, which is his first stream of the month.
Oh, yeah.
Solely reading scripture.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's
that's
not going
nice.
the alerts and raids will not play. So don't be surprised if he doesn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna go head over there. Y'all have fun.
And just to let you know, sometimes
He is
when you
not
hit the
accepting
button,
current raids.
poo.
Crap.
So y'all just go hang out with him anyway. I'm just gonna end it here.
There we go.
Sometimes when you do the raid, it'll cut you off, and then we leave before you finish. So just
It does that to everybody.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Especially if you're not watching on Twitch on the website.
Got it.
When I'm watching Geek Devotions' streams, I'm usually watching on my console,
Yeah, for me it's
and the
iPad.
raids don't work. It just cuts
Oh,
me off. from my
weird.
That is
and
weird.